Flight Sim? Well, Flight Sim's tomorrow. We're playing Flight Sim tomorrow for mid-hour, or for early hours. We could always keep playing Satisfactory for a little while. You do owe us 2 more nights of it. No, goalie. The you guys stream stuff is not happening. I usually operate under that. Like if I'll make up for it another day. That's not happening right now. House stuff, not happening. I'll play what I want to play when I want to play it right now. And you know I'm usually not like that, but seriously. No. You're down for Satisfactory? I know you just said you wanted to wind down, but could you explain how the regulator and reverser work on the engines? They changed the valve duration on the end on the steam piston. So they changed the timing, the way the valves open. One way works like this, the other one works like that. It moves the steam into the front first instead of the back, so they can go backwards and forwards. Hard Space Shipbreaker came out of the 1.0 version. MSC or trains would be fun. I played MSC yesterday. What's the new Satisfactory update about? Well, it's update 6, so nothing right. It's not out yet. They're going to redo some of the map for update 6. We've not done cities in a long time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, interesting one product. I don't really want to play cities right now. Let's we'll play railroads. We can play railroads for now. That's fine. Anyway, that's gonna do it for Space News, guys. I'm gonna play railroads with the community here. And alright. Play railroads online. And go from there. Hey, Hokey gifted a sub to Lumprod. Thank you. So let me get railroads up and running here. Guys, I'm just going to take a quick stretch break. Got to go make a pee-pee. So Railroads Online is a game where you build train layouts and then you drive the trains on the layouts. So kind of think like how you'd build like trains out in Satisfactory, but it's multiplayer and the realistic trains. It's not like an automated train. You have to drive the trains around. So there's like a logging camp where you can go get logs, and then there's a sawmill where you deliver the logs, and the sawmill makes lumber, and then you can deliver the lumber somewhere else. It's a fun game. It's really fun to play, but you have to build all the tracks. The cool thing about Railroads Online is that I'm sure there are other games like this, but with Railroads Online, the trains are physically simulated. So trains work like actual trains. So if you try to take the train up a hill, you're going to have a bad day. The rolling resistance is in the game. Cars can buckle, so you need a brakeman. And yeah, if you take a train down too steep of a hill with too much tail weight, the thing will buckle and derail. It's actually really cool. All right, so I'll get the server up and running here. And because it's multiplayer, I do play with the community, and they run trains around here. We'll set it to 10 players. Well, that's loading up, guys. I'm just going to take a pee-pee real quick. Thank you very much for watching Space News. If you're not into trains or anything, are you not into trains? If you're not into anything, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Flight Sim at noontime. But if you like trains, stick around. We're going to be engineering some train tracks. I'll be right back 1 second. Just got to use the pee-pee. Quit telling me, you pasted teabag. Make a pee-pee. Okie dokie. All right. Where's the music? Music? Hello? Alright, let's get in. Oh, there they are. The insane nature of Isle of Man TT. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Okay. So this is the track extension that I was working on here. I gotta join up in voice and we'll go from there. Wow, I got a lot of big crowd tonight.
Hello?
Hello?
I sent in an application to try to join NSF, but I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, same.
Oh. When was that?
A couple weeks ago. I'm not.
Yeah, I put one in a couple months ago too.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of people right now, but you never know.
Yeah, I would like pay to work for NSF photographer. Do like photos down there.
Well, my advice would be go down, take some examples, and then show them to the Chris's. See what they say.
The Chris's.
It's so funny. You have to specify the last initial for the Chris's.
I already sent in all of my portfolio and stuff to them.
That's cool.
Nice.
The portfolio, my resume, but I'm not expecting anything to come out of it, so.
Alright, I'm coming back over to the yard here, fellas. We gotta finish that line up to the refinery. I'm gonna try to finish that up today. And then, yeah, we're gonna have to figure out, I think it's the oil fields from there, and then we're good to go. But we still got a bunch of stuff that we can work on here. Okay, where is everybody?
Okay, there we go.
On the yard.
Spawning in.
I'm still loading in.
Okie
Get
dokie.
the roundhouse. I think most of us are here.
Hello, world.
Okay. One of the locomotives is up at the refinery right now. I think Enterprise is up there. Yep, it is. Okay. Excuse me. Toss, is Kerbal still worth getting these days? Looking for a good space game.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, of course, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, Joe, what's going on, buddy? All right. So we gotta go look around and see what we need. I think.
Join the company.
Yeah, everybody join the company. Everybody should go to a thing and figure out what we need. So, you know what? If somebody wants to run over to the iron ore mine with me, that we could do that. I need somebody to go, just walk. Don't like take a locomotive just yet. Just go to the smelter, sawmill, and logging camp, and then we'll figure out what trains need to be run from there.
I'll head to the sawmill.
Okie dokie. Are you gonna hold engineer training sessions? Well, this is not in beta branch, so no, not just yet.
We're still allowed to wreck trains freely.
Ah,
I hope they get more of that spline update pushed through.
Seems like they're doing like weekly snapshots of it.
Yeah.
The game's still loading for me.
It's gonna take
If
a
you're
while.
stuck, if you're stuck on the black screen, restart your game.
No, I mean like I'm in it. It's just getting like
Oh
one
yeah,
frame
no.
every
Once you're
5
in
seconds.
it, it's gonna take a little bit.
It takes minutes.
Yeah, like about 5 minutes to load everything in.
I'm so excited to play this game in like 6 years. But it's like much more polished and there's more stuff to do with it.
They're coming out with new models, I think, sometime soon for some of the locomotives. I think the Eurekas or whatever.
Oh, they're gonna update the models.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's most of the rolling stock in the Class 70.
Yep.
They show them off in their Discord. They're looking great. Like, it's not like major things, but like the fine details are becoming real nice.
Yep. Stomach always drops when you run off cliffs, Scrivy. Yeah. I do it because there's no fall damage and it's fun. It's just like, oh!
Dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby.
You get me. See you, Envy. Okay. We could do with beams and lumber. Like
BeamNG drive?
no, sure. Yeah, we. So
I mean, this game is like a crash simulator.
Yep. So the beam, lumber, or train can be put together. Use Columbia for that. So Geeson, are you loaded in?
Yeah, I'm halfway at the smelt though.
Okay. Who's still at spawn?
I am.
I am. Bandits
am.
at spawn still.
Okay.
I could get Columbia fired up if you want.
Ian, fire up Columbia. Yes.
Or no, Enterprise is here.
Enterprise is here.
Yep, just Enterprise.
Oh yeah, 101. Yeah. Okay, get Enterprise ready to go. Columbia's back up at the refinery. We severed the tracks because we decided to redo them. So.
Copy.
William's all ready to go. So.
Okay. We could use that for logging because if we're gonna pull lumber, we need a logging train. So we're gonna need a logging train and then a lumber. Logging train and then a lumber ore train. That's what we
I'd like
need.
to volunteer for brakeman on the ore train. I haven't done that one yet.
Okay.
I'm at the sawmill. We got 54 out of 100 logs. Let me check the other side.
Okay.
Am I good to be engineer, or do I need to get trained for that?
Ian, if you and Blueland operate the train, you should be okay.
Alrighty.
I can run up there too with them
John,
if you want.
how are you?
Good.
So this smelt.
Am I interrupting a stream, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go.
It's okay, man.
So smelt's running low on quarter general. Please.
I just saw busy VC, and I'm just like, ooh, busy VC. I'll join.
Yeah, no, it's no problem, dude. Yeah, we're playing Railroads on stream, Railroads Online. So yeah,
Oh,
it's pretty fun.
Good news, we're full up
I
on
don't-
lumber and beams at the sawmill.
All right, cool. Get that lumber beam ore train going. We got to stage that one up.
Is that the only train we really need?
Logging
Alright.
train. You can do a logging train.
Okay, I'm finally done loading.
Blue and I are running this train.
Yep.
Sounds
S
good.
and Bandit, you guys operate the logging train.
Alright.
You
Bandit,
should-
you want to meet me at the roundhouse?
Where?
The roundhouse?
The roundhouse? Oh, yeah, I'm already here.
All right, Blue, are you nearby?
I'm on my way back from the sawmill.
Oh, cool, gotcha. Who's here with me? Blazing, cool. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull the locomotive out of the shop.
Okay, I set your switches so you can at least get.
I need to move this
over.
this guy out.
Perfect.
I'm working on it. Blazing, can you get with Blue and Ian and just oversee that train? Because you're experienced on the locomotive.
Yes.
And running the long train on that line?
Oh,
Sure
wait, go
thing.
on. Okay.
Wait, are you going to do the logging train or the lumber train?
Me?
Blazing, yeah.
I'm gonna go with some lumber train up the
Cool.
mine.
Perfect. All right. Excellent. Yeah, Shigu, I think we have room. Yeah.
Are we taking the ore wagons up to the mine as well? Or...
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, I'm coming out.
One of these days later on, I would like to be an engineer.
Same here.
Okay.
It's like I've done a lot of brake manning.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, Ian, if you want to come back and grab a caboose.
Cool. Are we clear on the switch? Oh, no, we're still taking a little stroll.
Keep coming.
No problem, John. It's fine.
We're good now.
Keep coming, S. You're not on it.
Am I good to go back, Blazing?
Yeah, we'll get a caboose and throw it on the back of the ore
You still
cars.
got room. Keep coming, S.
And bring
Keep
it back.
coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop.
Nah, it's kind of dry for launches this week, Spaceman. Next week, though. Alright, so here's some mandatory rules. Every train needs 2 people to operate it. You need an engineer and a brakeman. Every train needs a caboose at the back, so the brakeman can operate the train. It's mandatory. EJ and SAR are 2-man policy. You absolutely have to need to do. I don't give a frick how experienced you are. Ideally, you would want 3. The brakeman, the engineer, and then a guy that does loading and switching. Okay?
1 car length.
So, make sure that if we can get 3 on each train, then we're good to go. We can.
Good.
It works easier when that happens. So that's mandatory. SAC 2-man policy, mandatory.
Ian and Blazing, which switch are you putting that caboose on? That way I can set you up.
The caboose, we're gonna stick it on the ore cars.
All right.
Oh, I've never done an ore run before.
All right, fellas. Give me a ping in chat if you need me. This is for the folks in voice. Give me a ping in chat. I'm gonna go finish the line to the refinery.
God.
Sounds good.
All right, I need to connect the ironworks to the refinery, dudes. That's what I'm gonna work on. It's got a pool in the back. Okay, awesome. Going back down to Daytona on the 4th. Cool. Yeah. Once we get that figured out, that means we can move lumber up to that refinery, start stocking it with resources. Good view of the main yard from here. Cool. And then there's the main line right there. Main line goes down around there, and then it goes all the way over to the refinery, which is where we're going right now. There we go. And then someday we gotta figure out a way to get up to the dreaded coal mine. Many toot such wow. Yep. There's a stretch of track that goes from the ironworks and I have the track completed till about there, and then I need to make it connect right there. So let's head over that way, see what we can see. So when I first spawned in, I had a wooden bridge. That wooden bridge is kind of outlining where the track should be. And it should be pretty easy to make it from here. I think I may have gotten the grade wrong, though. I'll have to look. What am I supposed to be doing again? You're the engineer on the logging train. With Bandit? Yeah. You're on the logging train, dude. Yep. Cool, spaceman. Alright, we're almost... Oh, there we go. There's the tracks for the refinery. So we did a loop for the refinery. So the trains will come in here. And then they'll go around and they'll be able to offload quicker. And then once they offload, they can just go straight. And the loop... It looks like a giant speech bubble from a comic book. This is what we were working on the other day. And now we have the exit track from the refinery. I just got to connect that back in to the Ironworks track. I'm not sure we have enough space to do it with, not sure we have enough space to do it. It might be a weird grade. Let's hope. Yeah. There's the loop coming back in. All right. How much of this track do I have made? I worked on this off stream a little bit, fellas. I'm having to write differential equations in LaTeX and it is cringe. Ugh. I don't know if this is a 1 or a 2% grade. 0 minutes. Jeez, that was fast. That bridge that I made ain't at the right height. Alright, let's check. Oh boy. This probably would be better suited to make like guide tracks here. I think the guide track method probably would be the best one. Make it, make it, make it. Oh, excellent. I can tell that they derailed. The game's starting to get a little laggy. Is that bad? I know they screwed up because of that. Just follow the damn tracks. How hard can it be? Just follow the damn train, EJ. CJ. Oh, never mind. Yeah, this is the EJ and SA Railroad. Because all you had to do was follow the damn train. Yeah. Screaming's like, wait, what? Oh. Huh? This corner sucks. It's all bent and broken. You know what? I'm redoing it. Screw it. I did this when I was half asleep anyway. I don't like it. You don't like it? No, I don't like it. We'll do it live! Frick it! This frickin' thing sucks. Wait, what? Demos! Nice hat. Thank you. Viewers in Railroads Online. Nice. Okay, so we need to iron out a curve here that basically gets to that floating piece of track. By those I freaking wish. I'd play it that way. Probably be more fun. Really would force people to think about the tracks that they make. Dude, by those I had a nasty case of insomnia last night. So, guess what I watched last night? That's right. The moment you think you got the movie figured, you're wrong. Still good. Still amazing. Yep. Moment you think you got it figured. Yeah, the world ain't what it seems, is it, Gunny? Should watch Tony 10? Nah. I watched Taken after that. I don't know who you are, and I don't know what you want. If you want money, I don't have it. But what I do have is a very particular set of skills. Skills that I've acquired over a very long career. If you let my daughter go, that'll be the end of it. I will not pursue you, but if you don't, I will find you, and I will kill you. Good luck. Alright, so we gotta make this corner, and I have to make sure that this corner ends up pointing in the right direction. Zero minutes. Jesus, man! Alright, so what I'm doing is we're making a bridge here. And this bridge is going to be the downward part of the track that connects. This is the final thing that we have to connect. Sometimes the bridge controls get a little weird. I try to use the minimum segment of bridge, so I make sure that we can place the track down correctly. If that makes any sense. We're on a 1% grade. It's $18.99. There's no OSHA. How many times do I have to tell you that? How many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man? Oh, I love the youngins. Oh, I love the young people. That's what he says. How many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man? What about Sposha? Does this game look like it's in space to you? Do I look like a JPEG to you? I just want to picture myself as a giant hot dog. I don't think that's the quote. Hey Yarg, can you yarg while you are yogurt? Do you need to go down there and fix the train? No, they can do it, Firework. Anyway, Yarg, what have you been up to? I haven't talked in a little while. How's things? How's your Yarg life? You have a big mess. You come to the sawmill section in the smelter. I'm a little bit busy right now, actually. That's because you started ending the stream about the time I get home from work almost every day. Yeah, you know. Yeah, it's been tough, dude. I have to get up in the mornings, man. To get up in the mornings and adult stuff, do adult things, it's very annoying. That's what delegation is for? But I'm buying a house. You know what? I'm fine with making this 1.5%. That's totally okay. You closed yet? We're almost there. Tracks right here, but the grade is good enough. It's not my best work, but it will work. Gotta redo basically the tracks from here forward, and that's a shame because this was a really nice bit of groundwork that we did. Came out really good, but that's fine. Such is life. Bruh! This rail is gonna be morbid. No, it's gonna be more than that. It's gonna be BS. Okay? It's gonna be more than BS. Why? Oh, why is that a thing? You can moor my BS any day of the week. I don't want to. Probably don't need any advice, but do all your painting carded floored before you move in. Maybe epoxy the garage floor. Dude, actually, Rob, I was thinking about epoxy in that garage floor. Yeah, it's bare concrete right now, but epoxying it would probably make it really nice. Especially if I want to make it my office, dude. So yeah, I probably will do that. Are you drunk? Magic, he drunk on memes, bro. Did you get the house officially? No. We haven't closed yet, but the bank appraisal was this week, and I haven't heard anything tipsy, so we should be closing very soon. Consider making a gantry for the garage. Yeah? Alright, let me just make sure I got everything cleared here. A 1.5 grade to the refinery is actually not bad. I knew a 1.0 grade wasn't going to be enough. We don't have the space to do it, but that's okay. The only thing is that in this corner right here, for this curve, it's going to, the grade's going to get a little bit steeper than that, which kind of sucks, but Euro 1.0 grade. No, it's 1.5. What are you, deaf?
Discovery, go and throw.
Bravo! Converted a prime sub to tier 1. Hey, man. How's the new job going, man? Everything good? Euro 1.5. Me? No. 2. Got them. Do. All right, let's see what's going on with the train wreck in here.
Be on this track.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
to access the Y.
Yes.
How bad of a train wreck is it?
Very bad. He did it. S-Master did a bandit. You know that time whenever I did that thing on the bridge? Yeah, that's what we did.
Is that why we're stopped?
It was only like
Yes.
2 cars, to be fair.
It was like 3 or 4.
Yes, I have a question. Why do trains always crash when you're at the helm of them?
Of course, we went the wrong way, and I told S-Master we were going the wrong way. We were heading towards the smelter instead of the logging camp. And then he immediately hit his brakes without telling the rear brake man to brake first, and then it derailed.
You have to
That's
communicate,
already-
you doofus!
I think they moved down to channel 2 so they can clearly get this thing
I think
Yeah.
they did.
really.
Yeah. Channel.
Ian, I don't know if we have enough room. It'll be close if you
Ye
wanted to pull
baby.
forward. Otherwise, I would probably just
I-
back up.
I think it's probably easier to just back up, Ian.
Yeah, I'm gonna back right back up into the yard.
Yeah, I'll be in the caboose.
So,
Sounds good. Caboose breaks off.
do you guys good?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
we're
I think
we're
it's-
good now. Geeson's helping us, Master, so I think we're
Alright,
good now.
cool.
We're having to play a little bit of air traffic control over here too.
Yep, that's
Playing
probably not a bad
dispatcher.
idea.
Train traffic control.
Yep.
Oh, freight
Yeah.
traffic control.
Yeah.
That switch is right. That switch is right.
This
That's
is
which-
No, Ian, we can call it,
There we go.
we'll call it Freight United Command. Yeah, Freight United Command.
No, Freight United Command Company, but company spelled with a K.
Every word is just ever so slightly misspelled. But when
Also
you
known
say
as
it
the
out loud,
super
it still
hostile.
sounds the same.
EJ,
What,
it's also
do we-
known as a super hostile investigator of trains.
Do we replace this? Do we replace the O's with zeros and make some letters numbers?
Alright. I'm going back to fixing these damn tracks. Freight United Command Company. Yes. Command Company, but with a K. Yeah, it's German. Yeah. Freight United Morbin Company. Funk? German and not Kerbal? Yeah. No. Yes. Welcome to Tennessee, patron state of shooting stuff. I'm Mark Graves, out past Terlingua. Can you confirm that? Still got the shovels. Can we just have a movie about that guy? I'm Mark Graves, out past Terlingua. Those guys on the grassy knoll, they were dead within the hour. Yeah, the gunsmith, yep. Just a movie about that guy would be amazing. Or a movie about Wheelchair Man. They were shot in the back of the head at the 22. Once you have been a wolf, it is hard to be chained down like a sheep. They quit the subtle tactics. They called in an artillery strike, level an entire city block. Yeah, I know, that guy croaked. shame. Such a shame. Mikhail, yeah, I need you to look up a name for me. Mikhail Serbiak. Oh no, Nick Pena said it. It's a weird spelling. It's Morbin time. 95. I hate that you got that stuck in my head. You're welcome. You know, I missed a meeting today where I was going to get fired for unprofessional conduct by people that don't exist. I'll take his legs. No, I don't think you understand. These guys killed my dog. Seriously, though, we all need a dog like Sam Pythos. It's true. I don't think you understand. These boys killed my dog. It's Morbin time. It's Morbin time. Hey, could just revert back to Berber being Butt Bettis 95. Ugh. Bumber 15. Berber being Butt Bettis. One Kashmir 2.0. Oh. You remembered my dog's name. I missed that stupid dumb motherfucker. Oh. You remember my doggy's name, Sawyer. I appreciate that. Man, he's been dead for almost 10 years. That is like one of the freaking hardest things to do, dude. That sucked. It was not fun at all. Shoot a man's dog in this country, I bury you in the hill. Tell the sheriff a month or so later. He understands. Hey, is that the 8-liter V8? Man, EPA didn't even bother giving you the gas mileage. You are pudding. No, I'm not. I am a human with real human emotions, Jonathan, and you just hurt them. Of course I do. Named after the Zeppelin song. Yeah, man. My brother-in-law has or my future brother-in-law has a dog, and it's a pit bull lab mix. Love that dog, man. We hang out whenever I'm over there. We hang out. I give him food. He likes me. And no, for dog owners, no, he doesn't just go to me when there's food. We're cool. I play fetch with him. Play fetch. Go hang out. We have a good time. I was last weekend. I was over at my future brother-in-law's house, right? And I was watching the Indy 500. He came in, sit down right next to me. No food. Just came in, sat down next to me, and the dog straight up watched the Indy 500 with me. And I gave him a nice ear rub, right here, right behind the ears. Dogs love it. Love that freaking dog, man. He hurt his hinds. One of his hind legs is. I think the dog may have torn an ACL or something, because he's limping around on one leg. I mean, dogs do that. There's not much you do with it. You just kind of let it heal. You're not gonna put the dog in a freaking cast or anything, right? So, you know, I could tell he's favoring his left hind, right? So when he was sitting with me, I made sure to massage the nuts, you know, out of his hind, and he, like, the dog figured out what I was doing, right? He was like, eh. And then he's like, oh no, that feels really good. You know, you give a dog a good massagerino, and that's why we're cool. He knows. Beautiful dog, Andy rubs, love it. You may want to speak more clearly when you say that. Ah, he hurt himself, man. I was helping him out. He wasn't favoring it after. Only you guys would think that a bond between a man and his dog is somehow has some weird sexual undertone. It's kind of weird, Yarg. Not gonna lie to you. I mean, if that's what you're into, I guess it's 2022 and we don't shame people, but no, the dog hurt himself and I was helping. And that's why the dog hangs with me. No, seriously, whenever I go over there, the dog hangs with me, man. I am the dog whisperer. I was gonna say something about Sam, but I need less sad. Yeah, I know what you mean. Want to feel old? I didn't really plan on doing that today, Pythos. To be honest with you, to be like 100% real, I didn't really plan on doing that. Pythos, I said no. Why did you still say it? Not sounded a lot like nuts. Oh. Yeah, that's weird. Yarg, I think you're hearing what you want to hear. Because I'm 36. Yeah, whatever. That's not old at all. Stop being a big baby. We don't need 36-year-old Pythos. We need I make freaking ejector seat Pythos. No, where's I build ejector seat Pythos? We need that Pythos. Get that Pythos back. I want that Pythos. I'm not the only one that heard it. Yeah, I massaged the dog's nuts. Yard, yep, because that's something that I would say on stream. Hey, can you do me a favor and use that thing? What's it called? Oh, some common sense. No, we can't do that. You just want to hear that EJ rubs dog's nuts. All right, cool. Like I said, man, I think you're hearing what you want to hear. Can't use any of that common sense in 2022 either. We can't do that. Almost lined. Come on. Yeah, of course, Draco. See, there you go. There's some common sense. That's what I was looking for. Thank you very much. John, don't ask. It's Yarg. Yarg is strange. You know that song by The Doors, People Are Strange? Yognit is strange. Ah, we're connected. I want ejector seat pythos. Why are those tracks different sizes? What? Alright, John. See you, buddy. Sorry to put the spotlight on you when you came into Discord, dude. My bad. It's against terms of service to talk about age on Twitch. One of them was narrower. I think it was just on top, one on top of the other, dude. There's only one gauge of track in the game unless we broke something, which is also a possibility. Yeah, Pythos, it's funny that people don't really read much when it comes to, you know, the people don't really read much when it comes to that whole terms of service thing. They just think they know the rules. Why such a short trestle? Hey, don't trestle shame. Alright, let's get this parallel track made. So what I do is, and this is probably the last that you're going to see too much of this system here. What we do is I use X's, and the X's will basically mark the spot where the parallel track will be, and then I just make the bridge underneath it. We got to make the parallel track, and it's actually going to be floating here for a second. The thing is that that parallel track's also going to be a slightly steeper grade because it's the inside radius of this corner, so the grade will actually end up going past, a little bit past 1.5 on the inside line. That's okay. If people abide by the track operation rules that I have in State of the Right, that means the heavy loads going up to the refinery are going to go up on this less steep grade. Not Kraken Tech, but it's a rocket you made. I'm too sick to play, can't focus. I'm sorry, man. No problem. Nice looking rocket, RJ. Yeah. Some Saturn V action there. Yes, I hope you feel better, dude. How are you? I mean, you're obviously too sick to play. How are you overall? Are you getting better or are you getting worse? Sure, Gecko. There you go. So once again, I'm using this to make the parallel track. And then I have a locomotive already up the line. We'll test going up and down the line. Man, my eyes hurt from getting like 3 hours of sleep. But we're gonna power through. You know what? Maybe I'll just do it this way. I think this will be quicker if I just place all these X's first. Maybe not. Don't worry, guys. We'll see some train action here in a second. I just gotta... Gotta keep going. No, not a turntable. Jeez. Yeah, that's right, Gecko. Yep, exactly. I mean, I still need to make railroad lines to a couple of other things. I think the last two are the coal mine and the oil fields. The coal mine is the big one, and that thing is gonna freaking take forever. It's gonna take forever to engineer that stupid freaking line out, which is annoying, but hey, it is what it is. I'm trying to push myself back into streaming. I lost a lot of my gaming skills except flying. And I lost the OBS settings. Yeah, OBS settings are no problem. There's plenty of documentation on getting that right. Almost there. You got work in the morning? All right, Sawyer. I'll talk to you later. Ugh, we're almost there. It's right there. Come on. Fortunately, once you get the track like really figured out, it's not too bad. Wondering why that wouldn't snap. So no spline system? The spline system is only implemented for like one locomotive yard. So I'm still playing with this right now. The spline system is good though. It's like building in cities. It's like making roads in cities, dude. It's fine. Yeah, I just don't like that there's just one locomotive. It's just Betsy, and that's like literally that's it. And even the Betsy is not the Betsy's not like completely implemented either. It does. You don't have to stoke the boiler. It's used. It's basically used for debugging. But it's got like infinite fuel and whatever. What is happening? I'm building out a segment of track here, and the reason why I'm placing these X's down is because I'm getting out the. I'm figuring out where to build it for. I'm figuring out where to build the parallel line. I use it to make sure that my spacing between the lines stays the same. Basically, the X's are just a spacer. That's all. It's just a bracket. Why does it have to be implemented for each engine? I think they rewrote the code for the locomotives, dude, and how they work with the spline tracks. Honestly, I think that's the reason. Yeah. I think, Yarg, I'm not sure. See, now I have a place in 3D space to connect all this to. And this should give me a perfectly parallel track. See? I always like to build two ways up to every thing here. The reason why I like doing that is because, well, if you have two people operating on the line, one, if I just implement a rule, just not an unspoken rule, but if we just implement a rule for operations here, that everybody just tries to stay on the right-hand side track all the time, you shouldn't really have any problems. It should work like kind of a road with no median, so to speak. Yeah, Bales, don't worry. This way of building track is on its way out. This was a minimum viable product thing. Basically, they implemented it just so they could get the trains up and running. And then, they implemented it just so they could get the trains up and running, and then quickly figured out that this is a really crappy way of making this. So they redid it. They have a much more intuitive system now. That they're working on in the beta branch. They're adding signs soon, Chris. No signaling. We're using narrow gauge, which is 3-foot gauge, as opposed to 4-foot 8.5, which is what like regular trains in North America use. We're using the 3-foot gauge because, I don't know, I guess the developers wanted to give the narrow gauge some love, right? So I don't think there's backwards compatibility, Hayes. Can we get a warning before you place the spline? Yeah, sure. What question was I answering? Sorry, I'm starting to get tired. Yeah, Chris, signals. Yeah, they're gonna have signs, but since this is narrow gauge, I think the game is supposed to take place right now. At least it starts in like 1900 and then it progresses from there, or maybe like even 1880. So we don't really have signals per se, but they will implement signs into the game. No. Oh no, don't do this. Spline placement incoming.
Spline placement incoming. Yep.
Can you accept this spline place? You're clear to proceed into the logging camp through this with the one switch up here that was remaining.
There you go.
Oh god, lag.
Oh. We're
Wasn't
good.
that bad.
Alright,
Do they
are all
really use a wood block as a brake pad?
Yep.
Yeah.
Are all
What's
the
up the
switches
latest?
back here set correctly, or?
So far, yes. I'm up at the Y, making sure those are set ready for us.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Just let me know if you want what kind of braking you want on the caboose, and I will. I'm under it. I'm under the caboose. Ah.
Will do. We're on
Alright.
0 right now, correct?
Correct. We are on 0.
Cool. Once we get past the switch and we got the switch lined up, I start moving forward. I'll let you know 10% brakes.
Just tell me when.
Perfect.
Keep coming back. You got a long way to go, Ian.
I'm gonna give her a little bit of gas. I'm not gonna haul ass, but I'm gonna give her a little bit of gas.
Panda, you set the caboose.
Yeah, I'm still over here.
Come help us load this train. It'd be quicker, I think.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it didn't start running away.
That is
Yeah, we
the
don't
worst
have
place to
runaway
have that
train.
happen.
Nope.
Yeah, he just goes not muted.
No, I mean, I have sound. Mic is good.
EJ has appeared.
Yeah, William's not powerful enough to pull the full log train up the hill.
Oh dear.
It's still on the hill.
Wow, this train is popcorning.
Oh yes.
Playful up.
You can go get the Heisler if you want. It's sitting on in the freight yard. Or don't make the train as long. I think the last logging train that we did was with the Class 70.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I'm really curious. I think the Heisler could probably do it.
The Heisler can
Oh,
do it.
the Heisler could for sure do it.
I think
That's our
they'll
switcher,
pull-
though, right?
Yeah, number 5. Mm-hmm. I suppose you could use it for now, but yeah, we got to make the train shorter for those Eurekas.
Yeah. But
Or-
it's still right at the top of the log camp hill, so we'll do this full load and then
Okay.
we'll take half the wagons back.
Alright. Yeah, the floating track is just temporary, Jawa. We're about to have the refinery hooked up, fellas.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Nice.
it has lumber input, so, you know, if we want to get a lumber train out here, somebody for testing. But I have Columbia up here.
Well, we have all the lumber cars at the moment with us.
Cool. Well, that's good.
Does anyone need corduroy? We could do a
You're
corduroy.
good, Jason.
I'm not sure.
Jason, you can stop.
Can you drive the train on the floating track? Yes. Yes, you can. But if you think I'm gonna let that fly, chat, you're crazy.
You don't know.
You're dead wrong.
I'm sitting here wondering if I could map like the regulator and everything on the locomotive to my thrustmaster like throttles and stuff. I have three different axes here. I could probably do it.
Yeah. Throttle, mixture, and pitch. Right? Yeah, you could. That'd be funny.
I got the Boeing TCA. Like I could do it.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. You'd have to put it on its side though. You'd have to like knock it over.
Yeah, I'd have to
like
like turn it a little bit, but
All right, we're coming up on the switch.
When am I gonna play Cities again, Zelnerd? Play it next week if you want.
We're gonna take the left or right track here at the switch.
It doesn't matter. There's a converging point further down the line, so let me know and I'll make sure you're set to go through.
Let's just take the left track here, I really don't care. We can take the right track.
Stay to the right.
let me know when you want me to start braking.
Yeah, start braking like 10% right now.
10%.
Go forward.
Set.
You're going right, are you?
Yes, we're going right.
Okay. Right
You're
is
going
set on
right,
the other end
are
of the
you?
body.
Oh, yes. I'm so into you.
And Blue, you are brakeman, right?
No, I went over to help Geeson and Bandit.
Oh,
So
okay.
You got 2 other people on the train. I can't remember who.
Yep,
Though.
I'm doing it ish.
Like how
it's
when you
just
put the
like that.
logs on in the middle of the car bows.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Bandit, since this is technically uphill, do we want?
Hey, Jay, I see you like Satisfactory. Do you play Factorio or Dyson Sphere? I played Dyson Sphere real. I played Dyson Sphere once for 10 hours straight, and then I'm like, nope, this game is trouble. I have to be careful about all the addicting games that I play because I'm not gonna... 2 things are gonna happen. If I go and try to play all these games, I'll try to find the time to play all these games, and then you'll never see me again. I'll literally stream for like 16 hours straight because I'm weird. Right? So I played DSP once, and I'm like, this is trouble, man. No, we probably shouldn't ever play this again. And then yeah, I was like, yeah, we probably shouldn't do this. probably should be careful. So I played DSP before. I played Factorio before. Factorio got really annoying. Factorio's community got very annoying. They were trying to backseat me when I told them not to. And then literally people were like, "Oh, you don't play the game the way I want to play it, streamer." And I'm like, "Huh. Okay. All right. I don't want to play this game anymore." So, yeah. I don't hate Factorio. It's a fun game. It's just not necessarily the right type of game for me personally to stream. But it is a good game. It's fantastic. Satisfactory hits the mark. For whatever reason, people don't backseat as hard in Satisfactory, so that's why I play it. I have never played ONI, but I know about it. Agreed. That's why I never live stream a game like that. Yeah, for whatever reason, for whatever reason, people don't backseat me in Satisfactory. It's just Factorio. Like, I don't know what the hell that's about, but yeah, dude, it's annoying as hell. I played it once, and I played it, and I enjoyed it, but yeah, the chat just got too much. It got too much for the mods to deal with, and I didn't want to do that to them, so I don't think it was fair. Popularity, maybe. Perhaps. Nah, that doesn't look right. Perhaps. Why do people backseat? Yeah, Jay, well, here's the thing about backseating. I haven't played Factorio in a very long time. This was like 5 or 6 years ago. Here's the thing that I noticed about backseating, and I think this is something that's important for streamers to understand. Now, keep in mind, every stream is different. Everyone has different tastes, and that's totally cool, right? But here's something that I've noticed. Consider this. I've noticed that people backseat the most when you're having fun with a game. Now, I know that makes no sense, but people that backseat are also having fun, believe it or not. If that makes any sense. That means they're engaged. That means they're having a good time. They're talking in chat. Oh, dude, you got to do this. No, you should do this. No, you should do this. Now, don't get me wrong. There are people out there that aren't like, oh, man, I see what you're doing. That's amazing. What if you did this? For every person that says that, there's also, oh my God, you're not playing the game right. Wow, you suck at this. There's always people like that. And those people, frick those people. But for the most part, what I've noticed is that people aren't trying to be like, wow, you're not playing the game right. It's more the former than the latter. Does that make sense? That's why I don't mind backseating as much. I really don't mind it. Now, like, there are times when I'm like, please don't backseat, don't spoil the game for me, right? But for the most part, with a game like KSP, dude, I want chat looking over my shoulder with stuff to make sure that I get stuff right. But here's the thing. That's just how I look at it, man. Every streamer is different. Some people really don't like it. Some people really don't like it. Some people don't care. Me, I don't care. It helps in certain games. It helps with puzzle games, and I play a lot of puzzle and engineering games. It was actually, RJ, what I'm saying with Factorio is that it was, I'd say it was about 60-40. 60-40 in favor of people being cool and being like, oh, dude, that's awesome, you should do this. Not, wow, you're not playing the game right. But, dude, the thing about that 40% of people that were backseating, that were being complete buttholes about it, they like some guy in chat's like, wow, you're not playing the game right, streamer, you're an idiot. And then other people in chat go, why don't you shut up? It's not your stream. Let him play the game the way he wants to play the game, right? Which I get, I appreciate it, I understand it, right? And then that turns chat into a freaking hellhole. Yeah, you don't want that. It makes the job for the moderators more difficult. It's It's more difficult on everybody, dude. So, that's part of the reason why I don't really do it that much anymore, you know? But you gotta remember that the vast majority of people didn't click on your stream because they want to spite you. I mean, there is always a 15-year-old that's trying to do something stupid like that. But remember that the vast majority of people, like in my community, are here because they want to watch me and they're excited about what I'm doing. And that's good chat engagement, and that's a good way to drive a stream. Like, look at XQC's stream, for instance, dude. How many people are just absolutely bananas, like saying, "Hi, XQC, you're an idiot," in that chat? Like, how often does that happen? It happens all the time. You think XQC gives a frick? No, because these people are driving chat engagement, and that's driving the stream, and it's making the stream better. Even though these people are jerks in the chat. But then again, I mean, XQC runs a very wild stream. But that's dude, that's him. That's how he rolls. I mean, Mutter, he's clearly doing something right. I saw him streaming the other day, and he had 64,000 viewers watching YouTube videos. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Oh, my God. Like, dude, subs were flashing off left and right, and I'm just like, I hate my life sometimes, damn it. I'm just sitting there going, this is unreal, dude. This guy just made more in like the hour that I've been watching than I make in like a freaking year. I'm like, wow, what a legend. That's unreal. How do you even get a stream that big? How is that even possible?
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Hey, Phone Sister, thanks for the sub, man. Thanks for gifting the sub, dude. I appreciate it. Like, it's just impressive, dude. I'm not even mad. What am I doing wrong? Well, clearly creating your own content rather than restreaming someone else's. Hey, if that's the hustle, Karavec, there ain't no rules for this. You know? There's just Twitch's rules, and that's it. But, you know me, I prefer to do my own thing. And I'm almost halfway convinced that a chat that ridiculous would make me go insane. Like 64,000 freaking people. Like how? Like, dude, how do you even manage it? How do your moderators? Like how? How can you even moderate that type of chat? How is that even possible? It's unreal, man. Like, that's just impressive, man. Subs. Subs. See what I mean? How are you actually, I think Subs is trying to prove a point. Like, how do you even begin to like do anything with that? Hey, Sayo, thought I built the whole railroad system? Maybe. I mean, it is me. Would you put that past me? If my channel got that big, I'd delete it and restart. No, you wouldn't. You would not do that. When you saw the paycheck, you would be like, huh? Okay. Yeah, pretty much, Yarg, right? Still better than Amtrak. Okay. I think we are in the clear. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to delete the original temp line here. But yeah, I mean, dude, like sometimes I think like, dude, maybe I should drive the stream like that. Like maybe I should, maybe we should go play the game, right? And I, you know, I mean, honestly, it would thrash the community overnight, and that would suck. I don't think you guys deserve that, especially the people that have been supporting me for so long, right? But like I've thought about it. Like we drive the stream like that, we make a couple $1 million off the stream. Well, guess what? That's enough to get an aerospace startup off the ground, dude. Probably not literally, but see what I'm saying? That's enough. It's enough seed money to do some investment work, right? And that's probably what I would do. Like I've thought about it. Like, man, maybe we should. Yeah, firework. Yeah, people are good to me, man. This community's real good to me. I don't take that for granted either. But yeah, like maybe, like sometimes I've thought about it, like maybe that's worth it. Maybe I just, you know, go and do like the most vanilla content I could find, drive freaking numbers like crazy, sponsorship this, drive numbers that, right? And make this ridiculous freaking stream and make a ton of money off of it, and then just pull the plug and go back to doing what I'm doing. Yeah, Yarg, I can play the game if I really wanted to. I could drive it if I really wanted to. We could. It would just take a lot of time, and yeah, I mean, I suppose you're right. It would probably just thrash on this community. You guys don't deserve that. I wouldn't do that to you. You're welcome, Pythos. El juego, Borns. El juego. Juego, 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 juego. El juego. Start a second channel, SA_EJ, and profit off that one. I mean, Chris, that's kind of what I plan on doing with the YouTube channel. We do the YouTube channel, maybe just make it, you know, those savage space clickbait videos. Like, I think that would be funny. All right, let's test out our tracks. Start stoking up Columbia's boiler here. No, I wouldn't do hot tub stream, guys. We would do sauna streams, okay? EJ_Sheila Shilla? Wait, what? You're clickbait, got him. Wait, like you actually want to make a clickbait space channel? Yeah, RJ, I do. I want to make a clickbait space channel that actually has good information. Like, game over, Elon Musk just punched Tory Bruno in the face. And then people click on it, and then it's just actual information. Like, oh yeah, today ULA signed a contract. But like, yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea, man. I think that would be funny as hell. Shill, yeah, okay, Yarg, yeah. Who is that? smells Spanish. It has the AI voice and the like. Today, United Launch Alliance announced that a $10 billion contract with Amazon today to launch their Project Kuiper satellite. You have to make sure that you have the AI voice in there and it pronounces some words wrong. Jeff Bezos the other day said, dang it, Bobby. Or we could do the whole damn thing in the Hank Hill voice. Do I look like I know what a falcon is, boy? I just want a picture of a gosh dang space shuttle. Oh, oh. Actually, RJ, Advanced Kerbal Building is one of the real series that I want to work on. Advanced Kerbal Building. Like hierarchy setup, aerodynamic setups, rocket building setups, like for making really nice vehicles. Like basically put my build style on YouTube. All the tips and tricks for my cool build style. Damn, I thought you were Hank Hill. Oh boy, I tell you what. What if they want their steaks well done? Well, we ask them politely but firmly to leave. Please do. Speaking of shuttle, I sent you something. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Da, 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 da. Blue's Clues. Yeah, you weren't expecting that reference, were you? That's horrible. Can you, like, shut up? Yeah! Shut up! Death Stranding? Wait, you could build roads in Death Stranding, Sam? Yeah, plus, right? I am the great Cornelio! My bango! It goes Hey, baby. I see you have braces. I have braces, too. Can you, like, shut up? Alright. Let's see if Columbia is good to go. A lot of it? Oh, that's cool. Look at the name of the oil company, the Great Coloco. I am the Great Coloco. My bunghole, it goes on. Where's the brakeman? You're my brakeman, Firework. Why aren't you doing your job? Now, with a test train like this, it's okay. You don't have the game? Oh, so you make excuses now. Oh. You ever watch Michael Winslow stand up about the rental car? I've seen it play those, but not in a long time. I don't really remember. What did the new update change? We're not playing the... It's on the beta branch right now, Awesome. We're not playing that. So it made the track placement more like cities. Yeah. I'm gonna switch to Ops channel because I'm driving the train.
Gates or anything So technically, you could, if you were like not honest, you could get on the train for free.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
So nobody would check.
So I am now in the operations channel because the oil refinery is fully hooked up. I just got to test out all the tracks.
Sweet.
Do you need help testing that out? Because I can come over.
No, nah, I'm good.
Okay.
It's just a
Find the
one-man
contract,
train.
by the way.
A train and a caboose.
Yep.
At least one more car length, Geeson.
Yeah, it's interesting that Utah runs that themselves. I know a couple of places do that, but that's not all that common.
Howdy.
I know, Metro and Chicago do that.
Alright, you can
Long
break
Island
whenever you want, Geeson.
Yeah.
do that.
Just throw the brakes on there.
Yeah, I know the coaches were really, really nice, and so.
Yeah, I wonder who provides their equipment. I'll have to look that up.
Ian, the only thing is we're going up this, you need to keep.
The tracks have physics right now, Pythos. It's just the physics engine is capped at a certain simulation rate, so the trains go only certain speeds. But everything is physics. Everything is simulated. That's why I play this game, dude. Yeah, traction, tractive effort, you know, the cars getting bunched up, all simulated. So you have to operate this like a real train. Don't get me wrong, it's not like an actual, like 100% physics simulation. It's fudged, like Kerbal is, but it's still good. It's good enough to get the point across. Well, that's physically simulating the track, dude. I don't know. I don't know if they did. I don't know if they'd ever do that. There's one fine engine you got there. Hey, Ozzy, what's up? I like this part. What do you mean, Yarg? You don't? Wait, what are you saying? You don't have to physically get out and walk to the switches to flip them? Immersion ruined? Wait, I just did. I'm confused. Bell? You're a bell. Got him. You didn't get out of the train and walk to them to do it. You just zoomed their... Are you drunk? No, no, you have to get out of the train and flip the switches. Unless I just figured out a way to do it remotely, and I might be drunk. Dark, are you drunk? Have you become drunk, Nit? Not yet. Alright. Anyway, Ozzy, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, boy? Hey, what up? Doing good, thanks. Whoosh. Yeah, they were on. They used wood. Wood's not as efficient, or not. It's not as energetic as coal is, but well, there's a lot of wood around, so it's easier to use. Fully pulled the trigger on some new PC hardware. Whew, I'm glad that I did that over the holiday weekend. Definitely needed that extra day. Question about Satisfactory. Are all items worth the same value in terms of tickets? No. Different items are worth different amounts of tickets, dude. Yep. I'm fascinated, but also confused as to what I stumbled onto. Can you give me like a 30-second explanation? Sure, man. All right, Bales. So, Railroads on... Hey, RJ, thanks for the bits. Railroads Online it's an early access game, so it's a little rough around the edges right now. But the gist of Railroads Online is, see all these locations here? You have to connect all the locations. You have to build the tracks, connect all the locations together, and then you drive the trains around and you move different resources to different places. For instance, like, I don't think I need to say that iron ore will go to the smelter. Smelter makes iron. You take the iron to the ironworks to make steel, right? But Railroads Online, you have to engineer the tracks. You engineer the tracks, and then once you make the tracks, then you can drive the train around. You can hitch and couple cars, and then you drive the train. You have to stoke the boiler on the locomotive, and then moving the commodities around gets you paid. And if it gets you when it gets you paid, you can afford to buy better locomotives and more cars, and like cabooses, boxcars, and flat cars. You could buy all different. You could buy better. You could buy more rolling stock and more locomotives and stuff. That's the gameplay loop right now. Don't worry, it's gonna get more. It's gonna get bigger. The devs plan on. There's only like 7 locomotives in the games. The devs roadmap is like for 150 locomotives, all on narrow gauge, going from like 1870 to 1968, when narrow gauge kind of fell out of favor in the late 60s. They're gonna add like signs. They're gonna add stations. Passenger trains, all kinds of crazy stuff. But it's centered. The gist of it, dude, is centered around you engineering out the train tracks and then you driving the trains. You operate on your lines. This game is the closest game that I've ever encountered that captures the fun of, like, if you've ever messed with model trains, like building with model trains. That's what this feels like. It's fun, dude. It's a really good time. Like, you build the track out, you build the layout out with your buddies because the game's online, and then you go and drive the trains with your buddies online. It's fun, man. It's a really good game. They'll add signs and I think eventually signals chops, yeah. Excuse me, when, big boy? Yeah, Ozzy, this game is literally playing with model trains. Yep. Yeah, that's what this is. It's Transport Fever in first person, pretty much. Does that make sense, Bills? Yeah, if you have any more questions, just tag at EJSA, dude. I got you. I make it a thing to talk with you guys. It's like I was talking about earlier, and like I'm not XQC. There's not 64,000 people in here. There's like 200. I have to communicate with chat. That's my meal ticket. So talk to me, dude. You ever see the coach on Amtrak? Huh? No, they're action figures. Cool, then it'll be like work. Wait, what? Don't remind me, Kyron. It is basically first-person Transport Fever with your buddies. Yeah. But you could... Okay, so here's the thing. You could tell that the guys that are working on this game really like trains. Yeah, they're into trains. Like, you can tell this game was made with love. Like, and that... I know that sounds kind of corny, but that's why I like this game. And I'm not saying that Transport Fever isn't. But this is a game for folks that like building and designing layouts and driving the trains. Transport Fever is not so much for that, but they do scratch the same itch, I will admit. The track curve system is updated, but it's on the beta branch and it only works with one locomotive right now, demo, because they're slow rolling the implementation. I think they have to change the code around on all the other locomotives. And the rolling stock. So there's just Betsy and the other save, and I'm just... Alright. I prefer to play with the layout where I can get a bunch of people in here, and we could have some fun with the layout and go from there. So, like, you gotta stoke that firebox, which is cool, man. Can you tunnel? Not right now, but they're thinking about putting that in the game. California Zephyr Pythos, that's cool. Jamorian did this the other day, dude. I don't think that switch is thrown. Yeah, this game's fun, man. I enjoy it. You could either do the third-person view where you just have sliders to control everything, or you can control this in first person. Accident-free demo. Alright, let's get it. This is a yard entrance right here. So here, we'll do this part in first person. So, brakes off. Ring the bell. Open up the regulator. Look at this yard! Senor Yard. We call him Senor Yarditos. El Diablo Yarditos. Well, we've only had 2 accidents so far. Senor Parque? Más o menos. Sí. No, no, Warrens. Senor Pequeños. No sé. Don't mind me. Parquecitos! Little yards. God damn it. Alright, we're approaching the yard. Give a couple honks. It sounds funny when you say it. Thank you? Hey, nice trains. What's up, Pontiff? Well, the switch is already thrown for this. Well, that's pretty neat. Yard probably looks really empty right now. Well, yeah. Who's that? Who that? Who in my house? Hey, you! 4! 4! What? Hola, amigo. Okay. Yeah, all that's here are the cordwood cars. The physics of that flag is astoundingly realistic. I guess it's windy. What are the commodities for that refinery, Warrens?
Discovery.
Fun sister! Thanks, man. MJ Papa. Alright.
Discovery. Go and
Damn,
throttle up.
dude. Steel pipes,
Discovery.
oil, and
Go and
lumber.
throttle up.
Okay. Phone sister gifted 5 more.
Discovery. Go and throttle
6 subs. Dang, man. Thanks. Look at how many gifted subs I have to your channel. Nice. Nice.
up. Discovery. Go and throttle up.
Nice. Much obliged.
Discovery. Go and throttle up.
Nice. Maybe
Discovery.
we...
Go and throttle up.
Steel pipes, oil, and lumber. Okay, so let's go in here and let's go in here. What can we buy? So, steel pipes. We already have plenty of cards for that. Lumber, obviously. Cordwood oil barrels. There's the hopper cars for iron ore and coal. We got tankers. And we got box cars. I want box cars. Alright, Grumpy. I want a box car. Box cars are for tools, so I want one. Yeah. Is Friday Night Racing still a thing? Every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Gary. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Do you care to see what $50,000 suspension looks like on a truck? Boxcars are for tools? Oh, I fit right in. Yeah, me too, man. Name EJNSARR. Hey, you know that's funny because that's a number. That's the query for the number and not the name. It's almost like I can't read or something. You don't have a connection to the coal mine though. But I wanted a box car. I just want a box car. Okay, I'm loaded in. All right. This is my first box car. Oh, look at that. Can we open the doors? Spoiler alert, it's a Baja race truck. Yep. Yeah. Isn't that cool? I want to make a bet at it and enjoy EJ's railroading. Don't we all? I think these boxcars will be useful later. And then we can also use them. We could also use them, you know, to move tools around later.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Hey, Go Boys, 61 months. Needs more hobos? You like to see hobos naked? What? Nah, boy, home where you make it. Everybody know that. Damn, boy. What? What are you talking about, Ernog? Are you drunk? Where you make it, boy. Everybody know that. Damn, boy. I remember now. Iggy
Yeah.
Mari.
Here we go.
Here we go. I'm dead. All right, cool.
I was about to say yours isn't right.
Well,
Accident.
where were you 5 seconds ago, Captain Hindsight? No, yeah, I saw it too. I'm just like, is that switch thrown right? I don't know. I wanted to make Mario noises instead.
0 minutes.
0 minutes.
And right there.
I love how there's a Nightbot command.
Yep.
Is there any way to check a command for how long it's been since an accident?
Back up.
Maybe we could make a command that says called accident check.
Right there.
So loud.
Yeah.
What you working on, EJ? Just moving the boxcar around?
Yeah, I wanted to just make a little test train with these box cars because I thought it would be cool.
Watching his poor Celtics lose to the Warriors. How sad.
LOL basketball.
Oh, they made it. They made it close. They're only down by 3.
Do you want me to move the Class 70, Egypt?
I want to hook up the box cars behind the Class 70 with the caboose behind the box cars, dude. We just got to figure out how we're gonna do that. I think if you leave the caboose where it is, uncouple the caboose, just leave it where it is. I'll use the Heisler to back the box cars in, and then you just move the Class 70 down one of the sidings.
Yep.
Gracias, amigo. And then we're gonna take that thing for a spin up to the refinery to test out the tracks again. What's the status of the iron lumber train?
Find the whole switchback.
Okay.
She's coming around the mountain when she comes, you know?
Yeah.
We are probably about 5 minutes out, though.
Okay. What about the logger train?
Still loading.
Okay.
Load
You
the
can move
last
forward.
2.
You're gonna have some core wood cars in the middle, probably.
Oh no. Well, let's hope that. Come on, come on. No.
That looks like an owl.
Thanks, Skinny.
Oh.
No, don't stack! Oh!
Keep coming.
Nope.
Who didn't put the brakes on this, man?
Forwards. Keep going forwards.
Oh man.
This is bull crap. Smells like Cypress
I
Hill
did not
concept.
derail it.
I did
Boxcar versus flat car. Boxcar wins.
Alright, that's good.
If it had momentum, of course it would win.
What, we've gone, a couple hours an incident that EJ causes 2 in like 5 minutes.
And then he doubles what we had before.
Hey, I'm operating the test train, okay? Test train. I'm supposed to be doing this.
You've not got yelled yet.
Hey, I didn't say what we were testing.
EJ, didn't you say many times before you're not supposed to find out new things on the test?
We're not doing that type of testing.
Checkmate, liberal.
Oh my god.
You maybe. I am testing my capability to follow the damn train, EJ.
It's the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you did decent to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gotta get the Heisler. Push the cars again. Oh, there we go.
Get some butter, because this train's making popcorn.
Butter.
Butter.
Can anyone believe it's not butter?
You know what? I can, actually.
Yeah, in your face.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Boston has taken the lead.
Nice.
Yeah!
How far away from the wagons?
About 3 cars.
Oh man, that was my team being in the playoffs.
2 cars.
Secretly in my heart, I'm rooting for Marcus.
1
Smith
car.
because He's from my favorite college.
Half car.
You're rooting for who?
Quarter car.
Marcus Smart, sorry.
Ah.
And contact.
He's from my favorite college. Oklahoma State.
Oh man, you're a Pokes fan?
Yes, I am.
Oh man, I went to OU, so.
Better being than an OU fan. Oh my god.
I mean, it's tough with all those national.
Hey, Wrecker, sorry I missed what you said, dude. We're not playing on Beta Branch right now, just because I didn't want to just use the test Betsy. We wanted to actually play with trains today. Avs shut out the Oilers? Wow. Shouldn't be getting shutouts this far into the playoffs. Jeez. Damn, dude. Alright. Warrens, hook up that train and then back it through the loop at the end of the yard, and then we'll take it for a spin down the test lines. I'm gonna put the Heisler back.
Right.
Oh, EJ, do you use the F UI for driving mode and the locomotives?
Sometimes.
Okay, because I was glancing through the bug list, and it says sometimes if the company owner is in the FUI and people are unloading stock, it does not get counted to the company owner.
Oh.
Just passing that along.
Keeson, we got brakes on. Did you want them on or off?
Yeah, I want them off. I need to pull forward so they can be up.
Alright.
Is there any anything else on the mine?
Alright, we're inbound to the mine about 1 minute out.
Oh my god, that whistle's loud.
This sounds so good.
Yeah, the Heisler has the best whistle.
So good.
Geese, I think you're gonna derail this thing because we didn't have that much room to play with.
We got loads of room.
Let me know when you want me to start hitting the brakes on the One back here on the caboose.
You got the brakes off.
I'm working on them. I'm trying to find. There was one somewhere in the middle. I'm trying to find where it is.
Alright. Put on about 10% as we start to approach here.
Giesen derail? Never. No, he is good. He's fine. He never derailed.
I don't derail.
Coming into the mine.
S-Master.
Yeah,
Alright, I got this. If you want to be in the,
All the brakes are off.
if you want to be in the train, I got this.
Alright, so we're going to push this wagon back. So we're about to the trains where the caboose is. About level. Put the caboose on this end on that end of the train. Pull the whole train forwards until we clear the signal, then just bring the train round. Really straightforward.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, I got you now.
Yeah.
All right.
Because
All right.
We'll turn around
You're
and come
hooked
back.
up!
Everyone
Just
in
let
the
me-
company?
Just let me know when you ever want me to put the brakes back on this end.
Yeah, brakes
Yeah.
on 25, please.
Release
Actually,
brake.
full brakes. Give me full brakes.
Full brakes back here.
Actually, 25 will do. 25 will do.
25.
Gracias.
Even at 25, if you need
boxcars
it,
are
we can
dope.
pull through.
Yeah, they look good.
All right.
Wait, Bandit, aren't you operating a train? I'm confused.
No. I'm kind of doing everything right now. I wasn't even operating a train.
Hang on.
Ready
once.
to unload?
We're not set up for the loop.
Okay.
Forward. 5 metros, por favor.
Yeah, just bear with me. I'm still loading.
Oh yeah, no problem.
So we gotta go B. I'm trying to hit the brake.
What is it? 10% back here since we're kind of crawling in now.
That's perfect. Yep. Ready to unload the beams?
Yep.
Already blazing.
It might
Hit
be
it.
too heavy, Geeson.
Make sure you're in the company.
No,
Yeah,
we just ran out of fuel. I was just.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Marvelous.
Are we?
I see funds going up on EJ's side.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh, 0% brakes on the caboose. We're coasting through right now.
0% set.
Perfect. Yeah, we're just coasting through as blazing unloads the cars here.
Yep.
Then we'll have to do a little switcheroo here to get the ore cars on the front and then the caboose on the back.
All right, you're gonna have to hit the brakes,
Yep,
Ian.
on it.
We'll have to go back in a minute here. You gotta go forward just a little more, about half a car,
Gotcha.
and then I can unload the last beam.
Funds are definitely going up.
Marvelous.
All right, unloading the last beam now.
Game 1's been mostly a 3-point game. Yeah, that's what people in chat are telling me.
All right, you'll have to come back so we can do one lumber car, and then you'll be good to run forward again.
All right.
Yeah, Boston's starting to pull away a little bit, but it's a hell of a Golden State team. Just want to unload this one right here. Oh,
Discovery, go at throttle up.
we had one kind of ready to go to get unloaded.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sonica! What's up, man? 59-137.
All right, Ian, you can hit the brakes anytime now.
How goes the trains? Good, man. I'm about to take a test train out on a new line that we made. Should be pretty good. Should be pretty good.
All right, slow forward, Ian.
Bringing her forward. And I'm coasting now.
Roger.
Yeah, I think the leading wheels on the whatever this locomotive is called are not rendered.
The Class
'Cause there's-
70, yeah, I think they're physicsless for some reason. They never seem to follow the corner properly.
Yeah, they're just floating off the track here.
It's probably why I didn't fall off the bridge, because it was just those front wheels that were just hanging off when I stopped.
It also stands to reason then that you might be able to.
You can start to hit the brakes. We're gonna need to back up to fill up the ore.
Cool.
We are unloaded of lumber.
Nice. Do we want to sit here for a second and let this thing use up all the lumber and stuff in here to get the most?
Oh, it'll take time to load up the little bit that we have. So
no, that's true.
Actually, I mean, while we're here, do you want to swap the caboose onto the end? Like while we're here, because we do need to switch the sides of the train. So we
Oh crap! Wrong switch. I think it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
0 minutes.
Nope.
He saved it. He saved it.
It is just we just hit a pothole. We're good.
Okay.
Pothole.
All right. Can we get 100% brakes on the caboose? I'm gonna bring the locomotive around to switch it.
100%.
Yep. Just to keep, because I'm uncoupling now.
Okay, going.
And can we get the switches thrown too, so I can get the engine going straight through?
I want to make sure all the switches are thrown for the correct side of the track, Warns.
Right. Okay.
Is there a break on somewhere?
This would be a very bad.
I'll check, but no, I know there's not.
Oh, we're going now. Oh.
Celtics had a hell of a fourth quarter. That's going up 31-11.
Be good on switches.
Wow. This main one here, yes.
What, did the Celtics win?
They are winning.
Oh.
Three, got it.
Whoa. Damn.
A hell of a fourth. Look at that fourth quarter, though.
Bro, yeah, that's not the Celtics. Everything is in line except for Golden State. The Celtics figured out something with their defense. Jesus, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool. That's nuts. That's crazy, man. You gotta be kidding me.
Huh?
What's happened to Golden State, man?
Dude, and Golden State's playing at home.
Now I'm gonna hook up to the caboose. Does someone want to ride the caboose back? I'm gonna give it a push.
You can ride my caboose back.
After the stream,
okay.
yeah.
We're like that.
No, there's no brakes on.
You heard me, EJ.
I think we're going. Slowly.
Here, hang on. Try going forward. I just want to see if we can separate ourselves. I'll put the brakes on this car.
Alright. You can hightail it,
Okay.
dude.
So, we weren't connected, so bring it back.
Keep
Oh,
coming.
no, I just disconnected it.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2. Connected. Me disconnect here. Alright.
Full brake on the first ore car. Perfect.
I'm gonna set an extra one just to play it safe.
Yep, I got one on the end log car too.
Okay, good. Alright.
Ready?
Here to be. Alright. The brake on the caboose has been released.
Yep, just 0% brake. We're gonna ride. I'm gonna give you a push down the other line, the loop, and then you just ride the caboose on the back.
Alright.
I really did it.
You can probably load iron into one of the cars while we're waiting.
Already did.
Oh, stop, Geeson. Something went wrong. I don't know what happened. That's why.
So we'll have 1.5 empty cars load.
Oh!
No iron ore left.
What's happened?
We lost 3 cars. I gotta fix them. Hang on.
keep going. You're not quite through the switch.
Alrighty.
Little further, about half a car length.
Boston is 9 for 11 in the fourth quarter on 3 points.
Wow.
That's generally what you want to do. All right, we're good. Well, I flipped it too.
Ayúdame, por favor.
Let me know when you're ready to hit the decouple.
Thanks, man.
You could decouple now, honestly.
Decoupled.
Okay.
All right, that should be enough to give us a good nudge.
And slamming on the brakes. Good luck, soldier.
Thank you, sir. Come on.
So what happens if you set the reverser to less than 100?
You just get a little bit less power.
Oh, so it's kind of like a separate throttle?
So
I don't think that's
Way.
modeled in game yet, but in reality, you get better efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
modeled
really?
yet.
So that's if you like to get more torque out of it?
Yeah, basically.
Actually, less torque.
Yeah, you.
The further forward you are, the more torque you get.
Bingo.
The
Yeah,
further
it's
back
like-
you are, the less steam you use.
This switch is not set right.
So-
Oh wait, no, it is. Sorry, never mind. I'm stupid.
So like,
You can come back.
Gears on a car.
Yeah.
if you were like running, if you were running like at full speed, right? You could pull the reverser back because you don't need as much torque. You don't need to accelerate. You just need to maintain power, right? So it's like, think of it like a higher gear. The closer you get to that reverser, the less torque the locomotive is going to make. The closer you get to 0 on the reverser. So at high speed, you'd pull the reverser back a little bit, just enough so your steam engine is maintaining speed. What the reverser does is it sets the duration on those valves. The external combustion engine has 4 valves in it. 2 in the front, 2 in front of the piston and 2 in back of the piston. And how long those valves stay open every cycle on the locomotive is what the reverser is screwing with.
Cool.
All right.
At least I think it's duration. I'd have to go read. Wish I knew
It's
that.
it's the valve timing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, we have
Like how long the valve stays open, right, Warns?
Alright, I'm gonna give her one more push back.
And the regulator regulates how much steam.
Oh, did the caboose make it back?
Yeah, but there's 2 tongues in here. I got or links. I gotta. So I just need a little push so I
you'll
can
need to come back. Yeah,
separate.
Okay, yeah.
Al Horford is 6 for 8 on 3 points.
Bro, 40 points in the fourth. What happened?
Hey, Al. Hey, yo, is that Nick Stauskas getting minutes? I'm officially.
Dude, Al
sad.
Horford is having himself a game.
What is going on? Who pissed in the Celtics cornflakes? Jesus.
It must be nice to see, though.
I mean, I'm not upset about this.
It's nice to see everybody leaving,
All right.
though.
So
All breaks off here.
If you can back the train up just about a car length so I can connect.
It's like somebody beat up their puppy or something.
We can reverse and
Yeah.
just keep reversing to get more ore.
Yep.
The car
Then
is still
after
coming
link up.
forward.
I'm not sure about these switches, Warren. Slow it down a little bit.
Are we brakes off on every car?
You might have the first 2 there. I didn't take the brakes off there.
And got it. So we go to load?
Oh, it depends upon what order. You passed the first empty car.
We're set.
Here. So
Well,
hit
we're
the
gonna
brakes.
pull forward.
Yeah, so just back her up till we're at the first car.
Brakes on the caboose are set at 100%.
0% brakes on the caboose for right now.
0% brakes.
I'll take brakes for right now because we're on flat ground.
Yeah.
Think Tricks. This game is like multiplayer Transport Fever.
Okay, Ian, you're half a car.
First person multiplayer Transport Fever.
Okay,
It's
brake,
fun.
brake, brake.
It's a good game.
Full
All right.
brake.
Go ahead.
I hate that I had to put this little left-right thing in the little chicane here in the track, Warrens, but it's fine. It looks okay.
It's for security in the truck.
Yeah.
Can you angle that chute down anymore, or is that it?
Oh, you can, but I'm just keeping it so it's easy to stop because you can easily overload it.
Oh yeah.
Box is stoked. Yeah. So this is the brand new tracks that I just made, fellas. Counter spike.
Forward.
So we have enough for 4.5 more cars.
Final
Yeah.
120 to
And we've got
108.
Good
5
back.
empty.
Okay, not bad.
Or yeah, we got.
The spline update is in the beta branch right now, Vegas. It's in the beta branch, and it's only it's in the beta branch, and it's only one locomotive. Sorry, it's getting a little late. I'm getting a little tired.
Oh wait.
108.
Golden State were 3.5-point favorites going into that game.
Rip.
I think a lot of people just lost a lot of money on the first game.
Or won a lot of money.
Ian,
No real odds incentive to bet the favorites.
Oh wow, this track is really good.
Yeah.
Good to go forward easy.
The American flags on your locomotive there each age appear to be a little stuck.
It's fine. They're just happy for freedom.
Of course.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking EJ2 during the race. I was like, man, there's a lot of freedom cars out there. On the
Yeah.
600.
Yeah.
hey, forward, Bandit. Or not Bandit, Ian.
Am I that forgettable?
I was going, I'm in a caboose. I don't know how I'm going to go forward.
This thing churns through lumber. Man.
Yeah, so is it going to keep making iron ore, or is that all it's going to make for now?
That's all it's going to make until we
It
bring
might
more
make
lumber.
it might just make a little bit more. Because there's still 1 and then 7.
No, it needs 2 lumber at least.
Oh, yeah, so.
Stop
We should
again.
get more lumber cars. Oop.
Is there any mode of personal transportation that you don't love? No, Pyro.
You can go ahead and go forward,
I
Gieson.
like all of them.
Yeah, that should still be good.
Notices your flags.
Yeah, we were
You
just
can find,
talking
like-
about when you were muted, EJ, building the tracks, how Amtrak sucks.
Wrecked.
Well, really, not really suck, but like all their cars are outdated and need updated ones.
They do have a purchase order for new ones, to be fair.
I mean, they're still using Amfleet 4s, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah, they have a bunch of new Siemens Venture cars they're building out in Sacramento right now.
Cool. Cool. I like Amfleet
they-
cars. I think they're cool. For what it's
They
worth.
got Siemens cars? Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
I mean, it's-
sleeper cars. They're, I think, the ones that they use from Chicago to California.
Not really go.
They're not that great, though.
Brakes are off, Gieson.
You can look them up on YouTube. Oh,
Ian, forward about 3/4 of a car.
Yeah. Most of the
Bring it
Amtrak
up, bring it
fleet
forward.
is pretty bad. It's just old.
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
it's old and outdated.
Some of the baggage cars I see on the train that goes to New York
That'll do,
City.
Ian.
Yeah.
Those baggage cars are easily 40 years old.
Oh yeah.
Like you can tell they're not from this century.
I mean, they have the new Acela, which they're starting to roll out, which I saw in Philadelphia a month or 2 ago. It's pretty cool. That's brand new Alstom.
Yeah. I saw a video about those. They were testing them out in the desert or something.
Yeah, out in Colorado.
That's cool.
Did you say on or off?
The brakes are all off. I'm just double checking, but they should all be off.
I do wish our passenger train line, though, was more updated than what the United States has to offer.
Okay, forward.
Well,
Ian.
there's
Copy.
a whole lot of money into it now. States
Yeah.
alone have $12 billion they get to play with.
Yeah, Gieson, we got no brakes on.
I mean, I think what Florida's doing with high-speed rail, and I love it because Florida is not the state you'd expect for that. Florida's just like, nah, we're making high-speed rail. Frick you. Orlando to Miami,
So-
dude. It's cool.
So the reason they were able to make it work is because Brightline's owned by Florida East Coast, and they own all the track that Brightline's operating.
Oh.
So they didn't need any kind of access agreements with anybody, and
Yeah.
all the new track they're just building themselves.
Smart.
Wow, I can feel the weight on this.
Yeah, this starts getting heavy.
Florida is flat too. Yeah, no, God, it's perfect. It's freaking perfect for it, man.
And the big play for Florida East Coast in that isn't the operations, it's the real estate at the stations. The ones in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm are very nice.
Huge.
Yeah.
And they're huge. And
Yeah,
then
they're
there's
huge.
the one in Orlando's been sitting there for years, just ready.
At the airport. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I drove by them constructing that line last year when I drove from Orlando to Cape Canaveral.
Yep.
Yep.
The company
I was like, that is a long straight line that has to be high speed.
And their cars that they have right now
Yeah.
are really
They're
nice.
they're brand new.
Yeah, Ian, that's Brightline. It's high speed. It's a bullet train that you can take. Wait, Ish, where's the what's the closest one to Titusville?
Coca. They're gonna have a stop in Coca.
Oh, you can take high speed rail to the. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that makes me
And
happy.
forward 2.
Slapstick of train. This
clearing
baby
the-
can.
Yeah, so they're using the brand new Siemens Charger SC40 locomotives and then the Venture train sets. So those train sets, the train sets you see for Brightline are going to be what
All clear,
Amtrak has for
Geeseman.
their national fleet.
Yeah, but we need to keep going. We need to keep going. So
You do?
Which I saw some YouTube videos over it. Oh,
We might as well
my
get as much-
goodness, they are
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, dude, it's funny
Slaps.
because I'm looking at a picture of it on stream. I'm looking at an SC44 with an
Half a
M.
car, Ian. Right?
Aren't you just going to use the the roundabout?
It has
So
the
they're
Braking.
yeah, they're starting to roll that out in Chicago.
it has
but
the M Fleet 4 behind it, and it looks so weird.
it's so
It looks so wrong.
bad. It's so bad.
What are you doing?
Ian, do you want to check
So out
the
of
firebox there before we
That's
start
fine,
rolling back
so.
down?
Yep.
Yeah,
Just
well,
go for a break
Up in
from the line.
Canada, yeah.
that's what we're talking
If
about.
you want to go, if you want to run to the caboose, set the brakes to 10.
Yep.
Or we're going downhill, so 20.
That's what
So
we're
the,
talking about, dude.
Brightline just got a grant for working on their line to Tampa. I mean, it's only 16 million, so that'll just do some early engineering work, but it's a start.
We are loaded, Ian. There's now no iron ore left at this mine.
Yeah, I haven't
Good
been to
to
the
hear,
station
loading up
in
the
Orlando in a
firebox.
while. To put how long it's been, the last time I went to the station in Orlando, it was still called Virgin Trains.
Yeah.
It wasn't even Brightline yet.
Yep.
All right, firebox is full. We good to depart. Brakes on 20 on caboose.
Brakes on 20.
Yeah. Brightline is high speed
Alright.
rail, dude.
Give it all she's got.
Giving her all she's got, Captain.
Air quotes high speed rail.
Hey, they'll be able to go fast enough.
Yeah, they changed the definition, federal
Cool, though.
definition for high speed rail when they passed the infrastructure law. So it was 120. It's now
Jason, you're
180.
too far forward. Hang on. The caboose came too far forward.
Oh,
So
interesting.
what happens?
So there's a lot of the new corridor identification money. There's a pretty good chunk of that for new high-speed rail projects. So the Cascades up in Washington, they're looking at high-speed rail very heavily. Obviously, you have Brightline West, which is LA to Vegas, and then Texas Central, but that's all private if it ever gets off the ground.
So what's Brightline speed they're gonna do?
Probably about 120, 130.
That's
I mean, that's still
good.
fast.
That's still good. That's fine.
That makes taking a car look so much less efficient.
That's comparable to an airplane over a medium distance. That's fine because you remember
that's the point.
The train, right? You don't have to go through TSA. You literally just get on the damn train. It's like getting into your car. You just get into the damn train, boom, 120 miles an hour, flat, straight track. That's really cool.
Except
Yeah.
for Canada, which
Oh, it slaps roof of train. This baby could cut so many carbon emissions.
The goal. And
Yeah.
just wait to see all the new hydrogen-powered train sets that all the companies are rolling out with. Those are really cool.
why not electrification?
Overhead cost. It's a lot easier to do hydrogen than electrify an entire network.
I could see it. Until we get, like,
Especially,
batteries.
especially if the agency that's operating doesn't own the track, like you have across most of the United States, where the Class 1s own most of the tracks.
I think like the next major revelation is going to be when batteries become so small and so lightweight that trains can carry them and be efficient.
Yeah,
But that's a while off.
I don't
That's
like
enough.
batteries.
I don't know if we
You're
can
right there.
beat that radiation problem.
The industry is much more confident with hydrogen than they are with batteries for the long term.
Sorry, I was
Could see,
talking to
'cause
chat.
hydrogen here.
I was talking about nuke trains. Predominant said nuke trains, but yeah, I mean the batteries would work too.
I mean, all hydrogen does is trickle charge a battery,
Yeah,
essentially.
you swap out the diesel motor for hydrogen.
Yeah.
And if you have a solar powered water splitting station, boom, free hydrogen.
Yeah.
So
I just think
water
it's funny
towers
that, like,
coming back.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah. Like Texas Central and California Ice Bureau both have operators for their early service already selected, even though one hasn't started any construction, and one is, California.
Well, hydrogen nowadays is being manufactured from natural gas, right? They're not doing electrolysis.
Natural gas is much more it's a lot easier because then you can generate on site.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So they're on their way. I'd love to see electrolysis, solar powered, wind powered, whatever. So then you have 100% clean hydrogen.
Yeah. Which that's the goal. I mean, it's a lot of start here and there.
Oh yeah.
But dude, that's not like some crazy problem to overcome with trains either. That's that's doable. With it's not like with cars. Cars that would be a lot harder to do. With trains, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So they're figuring out in California right now. Stadler is very active with hydrogen, and they're just trying to figure out all the regulations. They're working with the state to do that. The big thing is where do you fuel it? Where do we get the fuel for it?
Yep.
Which that's not an insurmountable problem. It's just logistical challenges, which is
yeah. And the good thing though, compared to hydrogen trains to hydrogen cars, you only need to make a few hundred or a few thousand hydrogen trains instead of millions of hydrogen cars, which hydrogen tech is not simple.
Yeah, for your everyday use, just a car or just electric, a battery powered car works because you're probably only driving 30, 40 miles a day, 50.
Yeah.
You're not going to drive extended long durations, or if you do, it's not frequent. Trains are moving for hours and hours and hours on end.
Yep.
It's just like the Los Angeles Fire Department just rolled out this new battery-powered fire engine, and it runs for 2 hours on battery, then a diesel engine kicks in so it can run for 6 more, and it's what's the point?
Yeah.
Why don't you just use the diesel? What happens when the fire truck catches on fire?
You want to know what's funny? The water tank on it ruptured and ruined all the batteries. The water tank on it has already ruptured. I just seen a video of just water just coming out of the inside. I'm just that's not what you want.
Oh my god! Why don't these people think? What are you doing?
Yeah, you get 2 hours of battery life,
my god.
and then 2 hours of battery life, and a diesel engine kicks in. And I'm it's not a good idea.
I'm sorry, that makes me laugh.
It's really funny.
Oh my god, you're so stupid. But the hydrogen trains though, trains though, that's even more. Can you imagine? Trains are super efficient already, but with hydrogen,
Yep.
oh man.
And the cheat code is you can remanufacture a current diesel powered to hydrogen. It is feasible.
So are we talking about hydrogen fuel cell or is it a hydrogen ICE?
Yes. Fuel cells.
Oh, that's cool. That's super efficient. Oh my god, that would be so dope. You could move.
I am working with a company trying to do that right now.
And the good thing is, once you get hydrogen tech in place, to make your trains hydrogen powered, when they come up with green hydrogen in the future, you just swap that in instantly, and then boom, your trains are 100% clean.
Yeah,
that is a perfect idea.
Craft is fine. Actually, predominant vessel would probably be better. Hang on. Alright, Warren's what we're gonna do. Actually, I don't really have a place for the damn boxcars. go down this line, right, and then back up through the loop, so we can back the caboose onto the siding. How about methane? Methane could work, but a hydrogen fuel cell would be better.
Methane's just natural gas if you really think about it.
That sounds like
You can use biomethane to make hydrogen.
Yep.
Yeah, California and Texas both have operators already selected for their high-speed rail services, which is pretty funny. They just kind of, I don't know what they do. They just kind of sit around all day and just wait.
While we're here in Arizona just offering rides to the Grand Canyon by train.
Yeah. So
California
has Deutsche Bahn selected as their early operator, and Texas has Renfe from Spain.
So the high-speed rail lines, are those diesel?
Those would be diesel, yeah. So for Brightline West, which is, I'm going to say, the first and most likely one to be completed, even though they haven't started construction yet, that's going to be diesel-powered. They're going to use, what are they going to use? I had it written down. They use them in, DB uses them in Europe. Rolling stock.
Why don't we make our own high-speed rail locomotives here instead of, like,
So they are being built here, but they're all, I don't think there's a car developer company that does high-speed trains that's based in the United States. It's all Siemens, Alstom, and Stadler, I think.
We can't get, like, EMD to build some high-speed locomotives or something?
They might. I mean, there's a lot of Build America requirements that go into these. So chances are, if Siemens builds it, for example, it's probably going to be built in Sacramento.
Well, that's not American, boy, I tell you what.
Yeah. But those things are cool, the ones they're going to use, because I know you're talking about some of those passes they have to get over getting out of Southern California. They could do 3.5%, 4.5% grades no problem at those things. Those are very cool locomotives.
Can't get like Wabtec or something to make something. All right, Ish, I got a plan. Let's just bring Alco back, and we'll make all the high-speed locomotives.
Now that's a good idea. Yeah,
excuse me. One high-speed big boy.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's
just imagine that thing going like 150.
So Brightline West is going to be using the Siemens Valero, which they use for their ice trains.
Imagine stopping that high-speed big boy.
That breaks.
It's set a speed record of 250 miles per hour. So world record for railed and unmodified commercial service train sets. So they're full train sets.
It's good, yeah.
Oh, the Valero, yeah.
That's what they're going to use. That's what they're using for Brightline West. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do in Texas yet.
All right.
Sea trains are so cool.
Yeah, I agree. All right, caboose is uncoupled. We're gonna kick it.
Okay.
Word on the street that might become Brightline too. That's what the industry is rumored.
You know what? The more and more, now that I said it out loud, the more and more I like the bring back Elko. Can we can we do that?
Get some people together, make it happen.
Yeah, let's just make high-speed rail trains here and then revive Alco. Who owns the IP to Alco?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, we should do that. We should bring back it. Yeah, we should bring back and just make better locomotives than everybody else.
Just bring back Conrail.
Nah.
Easier.
Conrail is
way easier. But done right.
How about we bring back the PRR? Now we're talking.
I second this idea.
Put the LA subway terminal back in business.
Wait, you mean Pennsylvania Railroad?
Yeah, PRR.
Oh, yeah. What about Penn Central? Hold on.
We don't talk about Penn Central. we don't talk about that. That didn't happen. Let's just pretend that. Let's pretend that's not a thing.
I just wanted to do the meme.
Okay,
what about the boxcars?
I don't know where we should unload these things.
Wow. These E and H5
We need a bigger yard now, do we?
Let me see that phenomenon. T-Man,
I think
Boston has high
that's
speed
more
rail.
the design.
Isn't that designed? That one's specifically designed to go through tunnels. That's why it has that duck bill on it.
I think so. What have they selected for rolling stock? Yeah, so Texas Central is going to use the N700 series Shinkansens.
Ooh.
That's what they're planning on doing, although they have several legal issues with getting the land right now, since they don't have eminent domain, or they're trying to determine if they do.
Yeah, Drew. Yeah, that's true as well. Yeah. I don't know.
700 series? That's the actual bullet train.
Yep.
EJ, for the boxcars, what if you just put them on
It's
the
actually dope.
the one short line in the yard, and then if we need to run around with locomotives, you just have to go farther and run down the main line.
Yeah, that works.
Dude, if they're gonna be running the actual bullet train, I'm gonna buy a freaking ticket as soon as possible.
I wouldn't hold your breath. Wouldn't hold your breath on Texas Central.
Yeah, but those are.
It's really cool, but they still have a lot they have to figure out. If you want a cool design for something it's probably never going to happen, look up Northeast Maglev. That's pretty cool.
I don't know about Maglev.
It's cool,
I was at a intercity and high speed rail conference a month and a half ago, and they gave a presentation on that. I'm like, this looks cool. I have no idea how they can afford it, but it looks cool.
Okay, EJ, which track are we going?
5. Siding 5. The last one.
Are we lined up?
Yeah, back up, dude, and yeah. Switches
I'll
are all
put the
set.
link in-
You can kick the
I'll put the
cars.
link in chat.
Kick the boxcars, and then put the locomotive in its stable. Put the mules in the stable.
Right.
Put the mules in the stable.
Yeah, they say DC to New York in 1 hour.
Bruh.
Yeah, I threw the link. I threw the link in chat. It's for their website. It's kind of cool. It's what JCR is currently doing in Japan.
How are they going to get the make very fast? How are you going to get the right of way? Excuse me. That's the word I'm looking
They'd
for.
have to build it. They'd have to build entirely new track.
Yeah, you're gonna have to build it.
That's the thing with all the high-speed rail projects in the U.S. You have to build all the track yourself because you can't have grade crossings, and it has to be entirely grade separated from anything. Because you can't have the risk of a car getting hit by a train going 190.
There would be no car left.
That's
There wouldn't be any train left either.
Plus, with no matter how efficient the class ones get with positive, PTC and everything, you just can't really plan on that speed disparity, and that's a lot more money to make your. So yeah, you have to build new track if you want to do high speed rail.
What's the train California high speed rail is doing?
So the way the proposition went in California to get high speed rail was very poorly phrased. So they set very specific requirements for it. Basically, 220 miles per hour average speed and a 2.5-hour travel time between San Francisco and Los Angeles. Both of which are not going to happen. That's just not possible.
So dumb. And they wanted to add commuter stops. As if it was a commuter train. So stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the logic. It opens up like Texas Central wants to do Dallas to Houston in 90 minutes. That makes it reasonable for you to live in one city and work in the other.
Yes,
but California decided to start. They kind of built it in a way. They started with the Central Valley going from Merced to Bakersfield. By doing that, they're kind of forcing the state to build the rest of it, which, fair enough, but I mean, they're way over budget and way behind.
Rip.
Cool project if it ever gets off the ground.
I don't know, a car company.
Drew might be right. It might be 220 top. Either way, I know these trains can't run at that speeds for long periods of time. It's the point. It's not practical.
I mean, yeah, we already have high-speed rail over here, Chad. I saw somebody say, man, I saw you saying, like, oh, why doesn't Boston have high-speed rail? Dude, I have high-speed rail. I've taken the train to New York before. The train was going, like, 170 or 180. It was sick. It was really freaking cool.
So the current Acellas, I think the most you're doing, like, through New Jersey and some of those places, about 120, 130. But the good thing is Amtrak owns all of the tracks, so they can basically do whatever they want.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, we got out of Providence, dude, and that thing started hauling. And it was, I did first class because I just wanted to see it. This was on a trip down to Intrepid one time, guys, right? I just took first class. I wanted to see what was going on. So I'm sitting first class, right? And, the guy is serving food, right? He comes up to me and, we're talking. Like, I strike up a conversation, because I just didn't want to be like, hey, how fast are we going? And then I'm like, we started talking about the Acela, and I just, like, casually mentioned, like, I mentioned it, like, halfway through the conversation. I'm like, how fast are we going right now? And he's like, oh, like, 170, 180? I'm like, miles an hour. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, that's awesome. And then the guy, it's funny because I was like, I straight up just blurted it out because it went EJ for a second, I was like, that's sick, man. We're freaking hauling ass, right? I said something along those lines, and the guy was taken aback from it for a second. He was like, oh, but then he's like, oh, you like it? I'm like, this is sick. And he's like, yeah, I know, right? I'm like, we're freaking hauling ass. The guy, it clicked for a second. He's like, oh, this person actually likes trains too. I like trains as well. I'm like, yeah, we're freaking hauling.
Did we just become best friends?
Yep. Yeah, the guy was like, the guys got super excited that I was into it. I'm like, this is sick. This is so cool. I'm like, we're freaking hauling, baby. Go faster!
I think the last time I was on a train was when I was on a school trip in high school. We went over to Europe. So the last train I would have been on would have been an ice train over there. Doing insane speeds.
I love the ice trains. I'm a big DB fan.
Nice.
The cool part I remember about those trains is at each end of the carriage you were in, there was a screen that was actually displaying your speed you were going.
Yeah, those things are cool.
Yeah.
So those trains you were in are what they want to use for the high-speed rail between Vegas and LA.
Vegas and LA is a good idea.
It's Vegas and LA air quotes. It's gonna be like Rancho Cucamonga is probably gonna be where it ends.
Also, Phoenix to Vegas would be a good high-speed rail too.
Bringing that sucker right into Union would be really freaking cool, though.
Yeah, they'd have to figure out a track access agreement with Metrolink, which isn't impossible, but they just gotta sit down and be willing to pay.
I see, and
because Metrolink owns all that track, and Amtrak does the operations for most of it. Metrolink's really weird. They have a very weird contract operating structure because they have one company doing the maintenance, a different company operating, another company operating a separate line for Metrolink, and another company doing the mechanical.
That just sounds complicated, man.
Oh, it is. At least up there in Boston, you got one of the biggest commuter rail. You have the biggest commuter rail operation in the country.
Yep. The commuter rail is the T.
Or the T. MBTA.
Well, yeah, but yeah. I mean, yeah, it's all under one roof too, which is cool. They consolidated it a long time, like way before I was born, like in the 50s. It's pretty smart.
Yeah.
You know that California track you're talking about? Do you know the amount of track they've planned to lay is the same amount of high-speed rail the UK has in total?
Yeah.
Which is like a lot.
We got some ideas for high-speed rail.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of money for intercity rail right now. That's just not necessarily high speed. I'm working with a lot of different states right now to create just intercity rail.
Yeah, I know Arizona. I know Phoenix.
These boys really like talking about trains. They talk so much I can't keep up with chat. What's the max speed for a train normally if you're specifically hauling freight? They really don't go over 70 miles an hour, T-Man. Yeah, 50, 60, 70, depending on where you are, depending on what you're hauling, etc., etc. Sonic, I have not seen the new Top Gun. I heard they were trying to bridge it with the original California high-speed rail project. It's possible, yeah. It's midnight. Yeah, I know. I really got to pack it in. Drew, you rode the T for the first time a few months ago. I was visiting Boston. Super convenient. I don't know. I mean, the T is... If you compare the T to, like, the Tube, like, you compare it to the Underground, like, or any mass transit system in Europe, it's terrible. But it's pretty freaking good for... It's pretty good for North America. Pretty damn good for over here. If I do say so myself. It's not the best. I think Montreal arguably has the best one. Montreal or DC. Or, well, no, New York has the best one. New York Metro. The MTA is, considering how big of a network it actually is, it's pretty good. Gonna cry? Morb your pants, maybe? Maybe Morb and Bias? Vancouver's is... I've never seen Vancouver's up close, but I know it's good, Hank. New York's is fantastic. I mean, it's a lot... I mean, it's not like the best train to ride on, but it's better than what you have at Cleveland. Well, yeah. MTA is God too. You got to go electric. Warns most of the metros in Boston, the subways are electric. Actually, all of them are electric. We have two types of trains, dude. We have it's the commuter rail in Boston, dude. So the commuter rail it's regular trains, dude, and it's pretty freaking good. Here, let me the commuter rail goes really freaking far. See, I'm on Framingham, Worcester right here. Auburndale's me. I'm trying to just get a map here. Yeah, see, that's Boston. Yeah, that's... But US doesn't seem to like overhead wires. We have overheads so the high-speed rail shares with the Purple Line. The Purple Line is just regular trains. It's not light rail. F40PH. Hell yeah. Yeah, there's the commuter rail. Oh, fuck you, Pinterest. I hate Pinterest so much. I just want a picture of the fucking map. Is this difficult? I don't understand. Is this difficult? Where the hell is that picture on this page? There we go. Jesus, was this hard? Yeah, that's the Purple Line, and then there's the subways like the Metro there. Purple Line goes all over the place, dude. It goes into Rhode Island. It goes into another state. The part Forge Park, that is electrified overhead because that's the high-speed rail line. I can show you. No, we have all the green line is overhead rail. Everything else is third rail. So yeah, that's the high-speed rail line. It goes out. So there's the station. There's South Station. We have like a big nice rail station. It has a bus station actually over it, which is pretty cool. That's South Station right there. And then we have North Station. North Station is actually under a professional hockey and basketball team stadium. It's right there. See, the train station underneath it. That's where the Bruins and the Celtics play. And the train station's underneath. So, like, you could take the train right there, which is actually really cool. That's really smart. So we have North and South Station. And this receives trains from south of Boston, and that receives trains from north of Boston. It's pretty straightforward. And then the subway connects them. But this is like regular rail. So you can see there is overheads. There's the overhead wires. The high-speed rail works in this area. Like, I've taken this train before. And then it goes through Back Bay, and then it pops out over at Ruggles, which is over here. Not that that means anything to you. It pops out right there. See it? And then this line is the line that's electrified. That's electrified overhead. You can see the catenaries. Yeah, exactly, dude. It's very, yeah, no, you wouldn't see, like, that's what I mean about Boston. There are parts of the U.S. that actually have a damn good transit system. Boston's isn't the best, but it's pretty friggin' good. But because we have to make up for the fact that our roads fucking suck. Like, look at this clusterfuck of roads. It's terrible. The trains are actually a pretty damn good solution. Drew is right. Yeah, third rail would be dumb. But that stretch of track, I'll show you. The stretch of track that I was talking about, where we were booking going like 300 kph, is it's that right there. You can see it. Oh no, it's not that. That's not it. It's really easy to spot because the track is freaking straight as an arrow. I think that this might be it. Is that the overhead? Yep, there it is. Yeah. That's high-speed rail. See how straight it is? Look at that. That track is freaking laser straight. This is where this is about where I asked the guy, I'm like, hey man, how fast are we going? And he's like, oh, we are going very fast. Yeah, we were booking, dude. It was fucking cool. Yeah, and then the train had to slow down here, and then it sped up again once it gets near the coast. I remember going right through Westerly. Yeah, see, right here, this is where it starts to haul ass. It was fucking cool. Yeah, really cool. And then it slows down here, and that's Groton. I know CSX goes through Boston. Yep. Well, that's pretty neat. Yeah. I mean, the fucking thing was... Dude, it's fast. This stretch right here, we were just hauling. Like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how fast we were going. I've never gone that fast on the ground before. Ever. I've never gone that. That's the fastest I've been while I've still been on a vehicle that's touching the ground. The only time I've ever been faster than that is on an airplane. I mean, we were going easily 300 kph. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, that's going by really fucking fast. What the hell? You want an excuse? You don't need an excuse. It's freaking cool, man.
So it's like that. Like that.
Yeah, and I mean, and
so much.
You do have commercial service at the airport in Stillwater. To be fair, but I
actually thought of that a little bit later, Facha, and I had my phone out just going, watching the blip just go across down the tracks. I was like, that's really freaking cool.
There.
All right.
And it was like I was living in Edmond, and I would have to go from Edmond to Will.
I mean, we were done, Warrens, anyway. Gracias para la ayuda. Your internet's acting up. Yep. El ayuda o la ayuda? Excuse me, when we're out 154 Rail Edition. Gracias por la ayuda. Gracias por la ayuda, Ivan. Any rocket launches from the Cape this week? Nah, we got a little bit of a dry spell here, Facha. Next week, though, 2 Falcon 9s. We got Nile Sat and CRS-25. De nada. All right, let me ask these guys where they are, dude. It's midnight. I got to wrap it up. All right.
Up to Edmund and all that stuff would be great.
Flight sim tomorrow, RJ. All right, fellas. What's the status on the trains?
We're bringing the login one back.
We are unloaded and just leaving the smelter.
Yep. Alright, can we get the switches up ahead set?
Cool.
You should be good at least until we get up to the Y on the main line.
Epic. Alright, here we go.
Epic.
EJ, have you gotten any of the new planes they released for MSFS?
I have the PMDG 737.
I just got that. I've been flying that. That thing's really good. The Phoenix A320 is excellent.
Yeah.
I always love the fly-by-wire A320.
It served its purpose.
I have the F-18. Was messing with the Maverick challenges. We'll do it again tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a really cool scenery you can buy for MSFS at the facility of Renton, where they build the 7.3s, and it's like the guys animated like them building the 7.3s on the flight line. It's really cool.
Oh, John, yeah, that was my buddy. Yeah, don't worry about that.
Definitely
I talked to him already.
That's on my list to pick up.
Fire still good, Ian?
Oh, I need to finish
Cool.
my flight.
Okay,
I saw that on a local mod
Nice,
list
Watcher,
on
there you
Flight
go.
Simulator that there was, like, if you're a fan
Maybe.
of space and space flight and all that stuff, that it will take you from California across the country all the way to Florida, and you fly past all these sightseeing stuff on like where certain telescopes are and such like that. I'm like, this is cool.
Okay, Drew.
It's kind of cool.
Hey, Geeson, I think we'll go down the main, past the yard, and then back in, so that way we can kick the caboose and then the cars without having to turn it around.
Yeah, that works.
Alright, Ish, are we on 0% brakes?
We
Perfect.
are.
Good.
Yeah, the PMTG is very, very good. The Phoenix is very good, and the MD-80 they released is also very good.
I have yet to try the Concorde, but
It's not trying to be study level. So
No.
if that's what you're expecting going into it, which isn't, that's fine. I mean, it's as long as they're upfront about it, which they are. Like, some of the planes on the marketplace claim to be one thing and they're just bad. But there's a lot of really good sceneries for MSFS now, which is good.
Yeah.
The Fly Tampa, Vegas, and Boston sceneries are excellent.
Phoenix isn't bad. The overhead is a mess of like 5 different generations on Airbus. Wrecked.
Oof. Alright, we are hauling ass around the paperclip, heading back to the freight depot.
I don't know how to explain to you now. Alright, I see you guys over there. Right there.
Cool little bird's eye view.
Yeah, I put this up here for this exact reason.
It's a good view up
cool.
here.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Can you actually see us, or you see where we are?
No, I see you.
He has insane render distances. He should be able to see us.
You guys
Oh,
are
wow,
right.
okay.
You guys are right there. Watch the stream. Watch right where my mouse cursor is.
Oh yeah, I see it. I see us on the screen.
Wow. I'm waving.
Actually, your cursor's behind us, EJ.
Oh no, that was okay. I can see the caboose. Yeah, okay, I see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you guys now. There's the loco right there.
Wow.
Yep. And then the other guys are on the main line going back to the yard right now.
EJ, if you look at our train
close.
really closely, you can see me flipping you off from the cab.
There's a tree in the way, man. Sorry.
Ah, shoot. All right.
Ian,
There
the
might be a
pineapple-
bird in the way.
I think it's 2,800 for the first stage, RJ. Well, if you're flipping me the bird and there's a bird in the way, does it cancel out? Are you giving me the thumbs up instead, or?
Huh. What if I have two middle fingers up, but one's blocking the other? Ooh. Huh. It's like a lunar eclipse.
Oh.
Oh my.
I guess if you're flipping me off and you have one middle finger behind the other middle finger, right? And then there's a bird in front of you, it still cancels out.
Yeah. Huh.
That track looks really cool from up there.
Yeah, man.
It does. It looks really good.
There's a Junkers JU-52 now available in Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Junkers.
I don't know if that's any good. I haven't paid much attention to it.
It's by Asobo, so it's the people who created the.
That scares me. That really scares me.
What if there is a rocket-shaped dildo in front of the double birds?
These are the hard-hitting questions right here.
I don't want this
Predominant's new
conversation-
product line.
I don't want this conversation to go any further. Can we?
I saw about that game the other day, guys.
Can we not?
EJ can see us from a mile away, yet we can't even see the back of our own train.
Yeah, I cannot see the back half of my own train that I'm engineering.
No, I can't see the front.
I'm calling hacks here. All right, we're coming around the back end of the paperclip.
Yeah, I can see you down there.
Also, EJ, the U.S. Open's going to be in Boston in 2 weeks.
Oh wow! All right, where they?
The Country Club in Brookline. Hopefully, Tiger will play.
I doubt it. He did not. He played a little bit at Southern, but he was hurting.
Yeah, I don't really want him swinging on that U.S. Open putt grass.
Southern Hills is not a forgiving course either.
No, I wanna play that.
They're playing Brookline Country Club.
It's called the Country Club in Brookline.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah, that's a nice track, dude.
They've had a couple Ryder Cups there, a couple U.S. Opens there.
Yep. Yeah, I know where this is. This is not far from me. Like, literally not far from me. Remind me to not go on any of the roads that day.
That is true.
Yeah, I know a couple people that are going.
I've never played that. I've never played that track before. I've played over here. There's Leo J, and then there's Newton Country Club.
I think that's one of those courses you need to know somebody to know somebody.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Leo J. Martin's that's a good track, dude. This is super close to me. It's a cool kind of out and back, and then it doubles over itself a couple of times. It's fun. And then that's Newton Country Club right there. The green line goes right through it, the subway, which is funny.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't play this track much. I forget which one this is. I forget the name. It's got a weird name. What's the best golf game you got so far? What do you mean? You used to live in Newton before I left Boston. What part, Drew?
Oh, that's sick. They're coming out with a T6 Texan.
Who's releasing that?
It's an official Reno Air Race expansion.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I just always get a little bit scared when Asobo says they're releasing aircraft because I've not traditionally known them to release good aircraft. But I mean, hey,
Sure,
I wish them to.
I'm coming. What's my lowest golf score? I think the best golf I've ever played was like +5 after 18. I'm not a
that's
good
pretty
golfer.
good.
I'm not a
That's
good.
pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's. I'm not a good golfer, man.
That's better than I've ever done.
Yeah. I want to start playing with my dad again. That's what I used to. I used to do that all the time.
It's just a simply SU-57 in the marketplace that you can just pick up.
Blue, I'm coming over to you, bud.
Okay.
Couple of Spitfires, some Mustang, P40. Ooh, there's a P38.
Wait, where's this?
He's looking at the MSFS marketplace.
No, I'm looking at the add-ons.
I thought you were
yeah.
looking at Facebook Marketplace.
No. I'm looking at.
Feels like
Yes, I am looking to buy a P38 from Facebook Marketplace.
Dude, sometimes I do
Ethan,
that.
you're clear.
that would be cool.
Can you tell it's 5 a.m. for me?
Yeah, it's all good. Sometimes I do that unironically, and you just go around and shop around for the private jet that best suits my needs. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's a good Tom Segura joke. You got room on the server? We're winding it down right now, Sneaky, but yeah, we would have.
All
right, cool.
I was driving around the other day, and I found this old Land Rover.
Yes.
Like a driveway.
Buy it.
I've looked on Google Street View. It's not moved since 2016. It looks broken down, and for my Google viewing, it looks like it's a Series 2, just for like 52.
Yeah, go knock on the guy's door. Ask if it's for sale.
There's a phone number on the building, and I'm tempted to ring it.
Do it. What's the worst that could happen? Hey, I noticed that Land Rover out there is it's not moved in a little while. Like, I was wondering if you're willing to like sell it or something. Is it for sale? I'd really love to buy it. Like, say something like that. See what they say.
The Land Rover is not even the interesting part of that yard. It seems to be like an old tow company yard.
Those are always good.
There's like a flatbed. There's a front loader, and like looks to be a massive Bedford with a full tow kit on the back.
Ooh. Bedford.
So I'm not.
All right, you're clear backwards, Geeson. We'll shunt the caboose first, but I'll tell you when you're in range. Blue, you're the brakeman.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
I've run out of
The
fuel.
turn trip has felt a lot shorter than going out there.
Because we have no mass.
That's probably it.
Yeah, the downhill had more oomph behind it.
Ooh, the FG1D Corsair.
We are inbound to the sawmill.
I think I was in the northern half of Newton, but I couldn't say for sure. It's been 16 years. Auburndale, West Newton, Newtonville, the lake, Waltham.
Couple of Spitfires.
He lived in your walls.
Yeah.
You're on the left one, right, Ian?
FRF 104G Starfighter. Damn. $25 for that.
I should clarify.
Sim Skunkworks.
It's been 16 years, and I'm 17. Ah. Yeah, you probably don't really remember. All right, Geeson, is that a picture of it?
That's off Street View.
Bro!
I know, right?
Yes! Series 2 pickup. Fuck yeah, man. Oh, I'd be knocking on that guy's door. I'd be like, yo, hey.
Yeah,
What are you
I've
doing
seen
with
it, and I've.
All right, we are on 40% throttle.
Hey, let me know if you want any brakes set back here.
Just give me 10.
10 it is.
Dude, EJ, look at this guy's model he's working on for Microsoft Flight Simulator.
You're gonna get
This is
11 this
crazy.
time.
That's nice.
I said, give me 10.
Oh, Milvis. Milvis is good. He
Yeah,
does
he's
a lot of.
working-
He does a lot of good work.
Yeah, he's working on the SR-71.
Yeah, that pretty much looks exactly like it. Jesus. Clocky.
Talking of Land Rover pickups,
I saw.
have you seen the new Defender 130?
Uh,
They've just released.
I'm looking.
It's an 8-seater thing.
Yeah, okay.
But so I was looking at like the video and stuff announcing it, and someone in the comments asked, "Oh, are you ever going to make a pickup version again?" And the comment they replied with is, "We don't plan to announce this option yet," which indicates they might be releasing a pickup version of the new Defender.
That would be good.
That will be good.
Hello.
Hello, Governor.
What? Using why train go no backwards?
I ran out of fuel. Just
I was like,
at least
0
it's only
minutes.
stoking the fire and not needing to, refill it with water.
yeah.
just
Are
build
you
bigger
near
boats.
the freight depot?
Yeah, we're on the back side of the main line.
All right. Well, we're coming past. We're actually inbound to the freight depot right now. I could come bring you some from
we're moving.
Enterprise.
Nah, he just needs probably to let his boy
Oh! Milvis is doing a Huey also. Yes.
Also, Ian, you're probably going to want to slow down because we're going to be on the same line as them to kick things back.
Cool. We're coasting. 0% brakes on the caboose, please.
0%, if it'll let me... Come on. There we go. Brakes released.
So we're gonna run straight through the yard, drop the. Oh, we gotta
No.
kick the caboose first. Yep.
We're just going to basically kick the entire train back because then we can just back straight into the shed.
Sure.
We'll kick it in 3 sections. Kick the caboose, kick the lumber, and then kick the ore.
And then
Cool.
kick yard.
Are
into the
we
nuts.
going? Oh, are we gonna run through a?
House update? AFMEC, the bank did appraisals this week, and we got no phone calls, which means there were no surprises, which means we should be closing. If the appraisal goes through, that's pretty much game. We pretty much got it. I won't necessarily be celebrating until then, but yeah, right now no news is good news, and I've gotten no news this entire week on it. And then the sellers started contacting us about what furniture they will, if we want to buy any of their furniture. So that's a good sign.
Capital, on Sirius, Banana, and Bot.
Ian, you'll want to stop just as we come up to the corner up there.
You got us uncoupled, DJ?
Yes, sir.
Can you go ahead and brake, Eason?
Yep.
Oh, stop! Oh, crap! No. I fixed it. I fixed it in time.
That is unbelievable.
Oh, wait, or did I not fix? I'm confused. How come that car made it through?
I think it was already sliding through, and it just.
Yeah,
that's...
that's
0 minutes.
And also the caboose went down the wrong track.
Yeah, I flipped the wrong switch.
Yeah, it just Tokyo drifted.
I flipped the
Why
wrong.
is the flat car? Why is the Baba Booey flat car down the caboose track?
Because I'm not that's not a mainline service car. It's freaking called Baba Booey. Damn it! All right,
Hey, I spent my hard-earned money on that
Blue,
2 weeks ago.
Just rerail the caboose. Rerail the caboose onto
You
the.
mean the money you start the game with?
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. All right.
What do we?
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Let me get the flat cars in position, Geeson, and I'll have you guys back up. Hey, Danny, 50 months. That makes you feel old. Late night trains, huh? Of course. Thanks for the 50, man. I just wanted to tell you that I appreciate you.
Are you guys on the beta branch?
No.
No, we're on regular stuff.
Okay.
Sigma branch.
Okay, servers are having a fit then for me. 9,999 ping. That doesn't seem right.
That's over
That's
9,000!
glitch. It's a glitch. The ping's a glitch. Don't just ignore it.
It also says 1 of 10 people. So
Yeah, no, that's also a glitch.
Their server browser is terrible.
That's pretty good, Ian.
Okay.
All right, we want to slow down here.
Okay, Geeson, you can back up.
Stand on the caboose whenever.
Yeah.
Should we keep going down this line here to a crossover?
Yeah, they're already on the side, and we'll keep going. If you want to make sure they're set, I got the locomotive right now.
Did you see the trailer for the new Beavis and Butthead movie? You know what, Spinning? I did. I did. Yeah. Why aren't the engines on?
Which siding do you want to be on? The one that they're on right now, or the one between us?
I need them to let me go straight through first so I can back into it.
That second link you do is the tow rig I was talking about.
Alright, we're all good.
You can half sit on Street View.
Now that was aggressive coupling back there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, yeah, we're clear to go all the way through here.
It was a spirited coupling, I should say. Bam!
And then yes, eventually we'll go on the outside one there.
Jesus, this is a long train.
This poor little engine couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
It was struggling.
This might be a little bit too much for the Eurekas, man.
It seems to be.
Alright. You can brake, Easton.
Oh, there we go.
Is that Columbia there?
Columbia's in the shed.
Hey, okay. Columbia and Enterprise are the most powerful ones we have?
Yep. Oh, dude, look at that thing. Yeah, dude, you should definitely go to this. You should definitely go knock on this dude's door.
Yeah, I might drop him a message, see what he says.
Yeah, just
this
don't be a
is where
dick.
it's like. This is where like it's like a 75-year-old man who's never used technology before or something. But
yeah, that's what. No, dude, that's see, that's what I thought. That's why I said you should just don't like. You should go talk to him face to face. If he's an old timer, dude, and your old timers are like our old timers, you don't go talk to him face to face.
This is like a shed just on the side of the motorway. It's not like it's a house or anything nearby.
Yeah,
that's the only issue. But like I said, there's a number on the roof, and the building's been redone recently according to Street View. So
this is menacing.
Once you pass the switch for the outside line into the yard, you can hit the brakes.
It's just crossing it now.
And I'm on the switch. Cool, we are good to go back.
Alright, I put the brake on back here just to help us slow down.
I'm gonna line up the caboose track here so we can kick the caboose.
That's okay, Blue.
Do you want us to start backing up now or wait?
Just wait like 10 seconds.
I'm just gonna wait to make sure it's lined, because then we'll just go back and kick the caboose to start with.
And start our countdown now.
Honestly, you could probably undo the caboose right now.
Alright.
Just uncouple it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Keeson, back up William here. Your switches, Your switches are set. Back up William.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, call the number or
All right.
go talk to that guy face to face, dude. See if you can score that thing. That thing.
Blazing,
cool
you're
as
good.
hell.
Punch it. The caboose track's all lined up.
Done it.
Cool, son. Give her a nice push, and then Ish just drive her in, and you'll be good.
Yep. Got it handled.
I'm so sad Baba Booey is not a mainline car.
No.
What a waste of potential. I even made the number 80085.
You son of a bitch.
Alright, I'm hitting the brakes.
You can re-rail it onto with the other flat cars, I guess, man. Damn.
That makes what, 25 of them now?
Oh my god.
Something like that, yeah.
We need more of the lumber cars, so we could do like a full lumber run.
Yeah.
Everything is loading so slowly, but at least I have a perfect frame rate on Epic.
All right, Blazing, you could start to come back too. I'll start to get you lined up.
Hey, Everest. What's up, man? So yeah, guys, we can make lumber runs to the refinery now and drop off lumber there, because they can take takes lumber. So if you guys want to do some mainline operation on the south side of the main line for a change, We can do that.
Nice to be a little different.
Yep.
We do love a change of scenery.
Come on. Woke up way too early ever since.
In the lumber cars?
Wait, I think we're gonna. Never mind.
Alright, slow down, Gee. Just edge it a little bit forward. Oh, I almost called it right. Alright, good. I'll flip you around.
So the sidings are counted from the freight depot out, right?
Yep. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I'm surprised you didn't stick those 2 boxcars on the little sidings in the front of the building.
We could do that.
All right. I'm gonna bring the
Night Blue.
lumber cars down to siding 1.
DJ.
Blazing, you could send it back. Everything's all clear for you.
Okay, somebody will just need to make sure they're up here to unpin.
Yep, I am here. Let's see. Yep, we're all clear to bring it back on to siding 1.
Rolling.
What we need is Ratatouille with Baba Booey. God damn it. Damn it, chat!
There's somebody that actually works in a kitchen that looks like him. The redhead guy.
Oh, yeah?
I saw that. Yeah.
He's like, the amount of people that freaking say I look like him is annoying.
Line.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, Achilles. 25 months. Thanks, man. How are you?
Just looking forward to a day-night cycle.
That will be cool. So you need headlights.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I feel that the derailment's just going to go skyrocketing for the night there?
Is somebody gonna unpin those lumber cars?
We derail enough during the day.
What about the lumber cars?
Is somebody gonna unpin them from the ore cars?
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I'll just re-rail the box cars over to the sidings because I can.
Can't exactly kick them if they're not unhooked.
Good idea. I did not think of that.
So which track are we going on?
All right, now you can bring it back. Give them a nice push. We're unhooked.
I think where we had them set before, fellas, was the ore cars were on track 1, and then the lumber cars were on track
There's more
3.
lumber cars though.
All right,
so
you're
you
good.
could probably switch them.
Oh,
Just
okay.
that you don't run into foul of anything.
I'd ask if I could help switch, but the combination of the map still loading for me.
Yeah, that would probably cause some difficulties.
Trains are going to space every once in a while, and it's great.
Space trains.
I'll take it.
Trains.
Not as much space as you got when a tree launched into space, but I mean, still.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Once the lumber cars are clear, someone can line me for track 3.
Come on.
All right, are the lumber cars free of the switch?
Yep, just flipped it. You are good.
And brakes are on the end cars.
I got the other end of the lumber, the stake bed cars that brakes on as well.
So,
Thank you.
as it goes by, somebody's going to need to grab these because they're unpinned already.
Okie dokie.
The switches
Who are
are
you?
flipped for the iron cars.
Who is this staring into my soul? Why is your face in high definition? Like I was alt
Ooh, that's
tabbed
fast.
to my web browser. I alt tab back in and just face.
Face.
Buttery biscuit face.
Buttery biscuit face.
Like I genuinely can't see whose name that is every time, but it's not appearing. I see Ian's in the distance.
You got these cars,
Hello.
man?
Yep, I got him.
Okie dokie.
I'm in the third-person camera.
You gonna line me for the shed there then, EJ?
Yes, sir. Already doing it.
Thank you.
I see a jump.
Oh, these brakes are weak. These brakes are weak.
Probably also doesn't help that I gave him such a push.
Cool, and we stopped.
I'm in for control.
All right, all the end cars have brakes on.
I don't know about you guys, but this is seriously one of my favorite parts of the game, where you really like set up shop, like close up shop. That's actually really cool. All
No,
the
same here.
all the
Setting it
yard
up or closing it up.
Yeah.
All right, you're all set.
Right, I'm gonna get it there then.
Oh, that's so cool.
America.
I just look over at EJ's screen and he's watching the drivetrain.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and give us a little bit more back, like 5 feet.
We're fine. We can close the door.
Oh, okay. Can we go up in tier in multiplayer?
There's a level up system, but I don't think it really matters for us since we're giving all our cash to EJ so we can buy things.
Yeah. Oh, EJ, like my new purchase?
What you bought?
What did you do?
Ian was banned from the game.
It's using my own money, so like, because I always spawn in with 2,000. I wanted to buy a boxcar so it could be useful, but
All right,
Nice.
fellas. Safe all the locos. I think we're good.
Speaking of locos, hey EJ,
What?
when you gonna play the new Train Sim World 2 DLC?
What?
They're Steam trains now.
Oh, I don't think I even have that game.
It's actually it's expensive, but it could be quite fun.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. All right, fellas.
And they
How was the money situation after that long?
We have $9,700.
Not bad.
cool. What are we going to be buying next? I guess more locomotives?
We could get more DNRGs.
Probably what's the next thing we'll need is either more cars to take like lumber and rails, or we'll need tanker cars.
Yeah.
And boxcars.
We need ore cars, tanker cars, and box cars. But I have to figure out this stupid coal mine route, and then I have to finish the line to the oil field. Oil field and coal mine are the last two. That's the last two. And then we have a full setup. Then we can just do all the fun stuff, move steel around, and
All the operation.
yep.
I get to drive a steam train.
Yeah, man. All right, fellas.
Heck yeah.
I'm saving it, and we are done for the night, dude.
Perfect.
Have a
Also,
good
at
one.
the start of the next one, probably good to make sure all the all the logs are filled in the locomotives. I know a couple of them are getting kind of low.
Yep. I actually like playing this game in the later slot, like after Space News or for after hours, because that means we could just play until we're done.